It is time, once more, to get to fucking work, I suppose. Hi, everyone. Welcome in to this here little channel, corner of the universe, the internet, and all things Twitch, where we try to apply literary theory to the games that we play. That is to say that we do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, pretty much anything that we can get our hands on to try to make sense of maybe not so much what the story is, but rather how it's being told, how it works, how it functions. We do this work not just because it's fun, not just because it elevates the media, but more so importantly for my own solipsistic wants and needs, because I'm an author. I love narratology and storytelling. It's part of my blood, it's part of my DNA at this point. And there are books right there, or also down there, so do go check them out. But I'm not gonna harp too much on you about that right off the get-go. Instead, we're gonna be playing Death of the Outsider. It's more Dishonored time. And I have high hopes to get some progress done tonight. I feel like we've been fapping around for like, I don't know, 2 streams. And I want to rectify that. That is not to say that if we don't find a remarkable shitter, we might not have a conversation about it. But I feel like we got a fairly high bar for weirdo shitters last time. So hopefully that will set us up for a while. I'm not going to have to dig into another shitter quite so soon, but, you know, mileage may vary. So, how are you all on this here little Monday? It's Monday already. Man, just doesn't feel like it, which is supposed to be a good thing, technically. If it doesn't feel like a Monday, it's probably a good thing. It's a nice thing. Oh shit, right, this is a Bethesda game. I need to set this up before it locks me in. And I wish this... Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I'm not too happy with the changes that OBS has done. Not too happy. I'm not excited. I'm not ecstatic about it. Exactly. But oh well. 3 things are given in life. It's death, it's taxes, and it's software updates that are not going to be as hard as the developers think they are. That's so loud, Void Engine. So loud. Right in my ear, my little ear holes. Alright, well, let's just get into it, shall we? Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we killed a... Did we kill him? No, we just made him go nighty-night. Some sort of a fucking politician. We were also at a opera singer's house. He was the one with the weird shitter, by the way. And we learned where they kept the knife, and then we sort of backtracked to the tattoo parlor and got our link up with the opera singer, and then we went to the politician, and now we're supposed to go to the politician's apartment, I think. It's a lot of backs and forths. Where the shit is this? Where's that? Oh, it's his office. Okay, let's go. Allons-y-vous. Oh, nice wallpaper. At least it's not shedding. Ooh.
Not even the dead get any rest in Karnaca.
Regraving disrespects the deceased. It's just a goddamn shame that the deceased don't have much life to give a shit with. I don't think the dead give a shit. I don't really do not. I'm speaking up against... Yeah, we know that. We've been there. Is there anyone in here? Like a dog or something? Just imagine putting up posters of yourself in your own home. That is a little fucking strange, man. That's a little strange. Onto this fucking decor? That's just fucking depraved. That is just absolutely depraved. Oh, I see someone hacked up with the wallpapering here. Oh, this was not done by professionals. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Oh, what a goddamn travesty. Who did this work? Nice apartment otherwise, though. I do like the checkerboard. It's painted on wooden flooring, which is a bit of a... statement? Huh, that's a little weird. Hi, Snake! Opera, politics, and violence. Oh my, yeah, it's, you know, art imitates life. How are you doing, Snack? I saw you were in, you doing some hell diving. I had a hankering of jumping in, but I only really had an hour until I started this thing, so I didn't. What do we have here? So how's your Monday, buddy? This is a nice library wall, though. Oof. 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 Why don't we not sell books like this anymore? Well, probably because it was so much more fucking expensive when you leather bound them like this. A level 12 coworker, heard there was an update and asked to play. I made him fight crabs. Let's fucking get him. Poor level 12. Ooh. Ooh. These statues are nice. And a little bookshelf, a little extra bookshelf. And what the fuck even is? What is that fisheye mirror? Why? That's weird. That's weird. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice apartment, all things considered. It's a weird thing to put your billiard balls in jail. What is this? Okay, so is this snooker? I know there are other ways to play billiards on a table. They're generally red and white balls, right? I think, or just red, But what are these nails? Oh, well. A little barometer, just in case you need to know what kind of weather it's gonna be. Oh, this painting is exciting. Always was. Fan! Oh, that's an... Oh, I would not. I would not. Royal Conservatory Great Owl. That's an unfortunate painting to have over your head.
Ugh, these people are sick.
E. Cienfuegos' Last Blood. Exsanguination experiments. Serious Nick. The Dishonored universe has such interesting tech. Oh, yes. You pass a thermostat, yet there's Tesla towers and the like. Yeah. The aesthetics of the Dishonored universe is just absolutely on point. Now, we're getting into this pretty late. I mean, I'm not getting into it, but this is pretty late into it. And I don't feel like I can gush as much about architecture and aesthetics as I did in the first two playthroughs, which are fairly distinct in ways. But in the first Dishonored game, oh god, we went on about fascism and brutalist architecture and colonialist architecture. We were on a big architecture spree. And we went into some tech, Art Deco, Art Nouveau in the, well, Dishonored 2. We talked a little bit about Art Deco and Art Nouveau last stream, I believe. But yes, it's such a gorgeous universe. Holy fuck, don't even get me started. It's beautiful. It's absolutely... Arkane Studios are very, very, very good at designing aesthetics. Very good at designing aesthetics. Just look at Deathloop, look at Prey, look at Dishonored. All of that is Arkane Studios. Prey has this absolutely gorgeous vinyl 70s space aesthetic that's just... Oh, it's so good. And Deathloop has a great, also kind of 70s aesthetic, but a more of a funk aesthetic that's also very, very good. And then there's the Dishonored. That's just... Oh. It's glorious. The donor was nervous when I started the pump. Note, increase sedation next time. Oh, the donor? First sign of distress, muttering, grogginess. I asked what he was seeing, but the audiograph machine didn't pick up his answers. I should hire an assistant. I can't ask questions, monitor the blood pump, and take notes all at once. At some point, he began to repeat my name, Jacoby. Was he begging for his life, or was he having visions about me? Unfortunately, I'll never know. I remember him mentioning a certain Theresia, something about whales, and a shack in the mountains. So you killed someone for their blood. Just to study exsanguination? Why does everyone... Oh, look at all this. Ooh. Dear sir, we are pleased to inform you that the personal box registered to Yun Jacobi joint account has been fitted with the new locks as part of our routine annual security updates. You will each receive a new key to this box located in your private vault. Both keys are required to access it. Please contact me with any questions. Lucretia Morital. I oversaw the update personally and kept prying eyes away from our prize. Don't worry, there's no safer place in Karnak for such a unique treasure. May the Eye watch over it. The Eye.
It has to be the knife.
By Dolores.
It's in a bank vault. Just my luck.
This,
Looks like I need to find that second key.
Look at this fucking desk. RIP Arkane Studios. Oh, they're closed? Probably. I mean, that's just what happens when you are subservient to a larger corporation or publisher, even if it is Bethesda. Or was Bethesda. Oh, look at this. I do like the smear, the stink. And look at, I mean, just look at all the little bits and gops and giggity goobies. Look at this. This is overdone. This is over-designed. It's, oh, look at that lighter. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh my god. Like, they didn't need to go this hard. They just didn't. They did not need to go this hard for just a little lighter that most people are not going to pay attention to. Like this stamp. Just look at this stamp. It's fucking gorgeous. Oh. Oh, a little stamp holder from Standard. Oh, it's... Oh. Just look at the textures. Look at this. They really didn't need to go this hard. Ooh, what is this? Journalist at the Spectre Club, Ivan. I was visiting the Spectre for my usual concert day in Fusion when I overheard a man asking about you. He'd cornered Ned Tamaron by the front door and was asking about membership at the Spectre. What was in Sanguine Infusions, how to sample one, and so forth. I spoke with Ned later, and he said the man was Christopher George, a journalist from the Gazette. George wanted to talk to you about some missing persons who were last seen near the Spectre, including our dear Cienfuegos. I know Tamaron. He's a fool with no deep knowledge, so I doubt the reporter learned any useful information. But we can't have George nosing about. It's bad publicity. Hi, Shay! Alright. Just let me... Look, this game is not easy on... function. Or dysfunction. Hey, Shay! First off, before we start up, big shouty outy to Trash Panda Shay. How are you doing, Shay? Have you had any good honey lately? How's the weekend been? Are you finally off work for a while? Do you get a few days off? Ooh. So everyone, go check out Trash Panda Shay, good buddy of the channel, fellow party member in that So Mac Daddy's campaign, D&D campaign, the Reclamation Project at Raven's Point. The latest episode of which you could have caught just this Friday. You can probably still catch the VODs of it, where she plays Visca Mudpaw. Totally undomesticated, normal raccoon girl. Rogue. And on her spare time, she also streams currently Cult of the Lamb. Oh. Oh, you're doing good? No, you're not done? Weekend was super rough. We'll tell all about it on tomorrow's stream. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. That's what we gotta say about rough weekends. But I know it's part of the part and parcel of working in a restaurant. Unfortunately, it kind of shouldn't be, but you know it is. Ook, my poor joints. Oh. Right, a little bit of thigh action after I punt this fucking bot. Pew. I haven't had a bad start to the week. I had a pretty good start to the week. I got a lot of work done today. Registered a full days of labor at the internship, which is always grand. I will be able to pass that work on tomorrow, I think, which is gonna unlock a lot of time for me to finish up the rest of the work that I have before I leave. Well, leave, but before I no longer am there full time, at least, because there's a lot to tidy over until then. A lot. Ooh. Ow. Oh, it's only a little less than 4 weeks left. After this week, it's just 3 weeks. But 2 of those weeks are short weeks, so, you know, well, actually all 3 of them are short weeks. There's not a lot of days left. Holy fuck. Imagine I've been there for 3 months. Then again, it kind of feels like 3 months. Feels like forever, but then again, I've been there on and off for like a year, so I guess that scans. Oh. Ooh. Good news though, the e-learning project that I was running, but in charge of creating a manuscript for, a material for, the first one seems to have started, getting marketing and getting a little bit of oomph to it. It's almost release time, and the release event, a webinar about cloudburst events, is catching a lot of applicants. Oh, over just a few days, it's got like 200 applicants to it, which is good, very good. Oh, at least you get to rest a bit more this week and next. Oh yeah, it's gonna be chill weeks. Let's go. You deserve it. You and your broken foot. Oh, thank you for the stretchy shame. Always need that. It is good stuff. Alright, let's see that the sound works. Everything works. Excellent. Investigate a murder. I don't mind investigating a murder. My fellow Carnot. Oh, right. It's this. It's just that thing. Okay. That's an unfortunate painting. Why are all the paintings so fucking unfortunate? That is a really fucking creepy painting, actually. What's its name? The Grey Ones Gather. Holy shit. Oh, nice hookah. Prominent spot for it, too. Alright, what do you mean investigate murder? Skiff, carriage. Oh. There's an upstairs? No, this is it. Oh, right. Well, I mean... deliver the evidence? Yeah, let's fucking get him. Where do we do that? Where do we do that? To the journalist's office. Yeah, let's fucking get him. Let's fucking get him. Weird place for a fucking sponge, but alright. Is that a door that opened? No, surely not. That's just shuttered, which is a little weird, but okay. We can't go up. No, we can't go up. Alright, well... to the journalists then, I suppose. How tricks is it to get out of here now? Come on now. Oh, that's a guard.
This shirt reeks.
Yeah, there we go. As long as we're out of the funk, we're glad, we're happy, we're Gucci.
Karnaka Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I just need to get up there. Takes a little bit of doing. With all the fucking guards all over the place. Can I open that? No. Okay. Jolly deals! Well, we're full HP, so no need. Right, where's the... that's the office? Okay, well...
maybe I should have it looked at. I don't think it's supposed to fester like that.
Oh, it's probably not, dude.
Pus is alright. This?
Generally speaking, if you're pussing, there's something weird. Dolores Michaels deposits and loans. What is this? Oh, that's the bank, okay.
How would you know what a full day's work looks like?
Alright, we also have like side contracts that I'd like to do. Kidnap the bartender. That is at the Spectre Club, okay? Okay, so this is just a random person. There we go, Dolores Michaels Bank. Okay, so follow someone from there. Then we have a missing brother. Well, so we do have a purpose in there. Let's drop off the stuff first. Oh, shit, I can't reach there. That's bad. Where are the guards? Oh, that's a guard. Who saw me from where? Shit. Nope, nobody saw that. You didn't see shit, Captain.
That ought to keep him quiet. He won't go snooping around asking questions about Jacoby and the Cienfuegos murder after our little chat.
We should have snapped off a few fingers to be sure. Can't type with bloody stumps.
Next time, if our reporter friend doesn't wise up fast, you can make his neck a bloody stump.
Delightful people.
I wonder who that was.
Who, what's it? Ain't nobody here, bud. Ain't nobody here. Report employee infractions to the management office. Delightful place to work. Hey, buddy.
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Exactly how a
Karnaka's had
journalist
a string
would
of
function.
gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Like this?
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby. He seems to have unusual hobbies.
I knew it! Those monsters.
Yeah.
Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down.
Yeah, you just lean back,
The
buddy.
combination is 422. Help yourself.
Oh, okay. 422. Alright, well, fuck it. Just have everything in my safe. Get all of that. Just money? Okay, well. Those typewriters are so fucking good, but I've already gushed about them once. Is that it? Anything else I can loot?
I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on
Latest
her.
news from around the aisle.
Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose. What
Like a stocking without a leg. Not in the mood. Show yourself.
Wait, who? Don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Shit, this is a little far. Am I gonna have to choke that guy out? Actually, let's save first.
If I have to visit another simpering aristocrat's manor for another birthday seance, I'll jump from a cliff.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. Hate this wall. Itches like
It's another fucking guard. There's a lot of that going around.
clothes. Anyone here?
No. Nobody here, buddy. Let's put him somewhere. I didn't want to clear the area. It feels weird to do that. But, if we're gonna follow someone out of here, I'd rather not have a guard just walking around. It's the dog? That's a dog? Ooh. Shit. Door. Oh, look at that. Look at that design. Oof. Oof. Oh shit, where do we end up down here? Hi rats! Hey friends, friends. And that's it? Just giggling? That's weird, but alright. So what this is under... Where would this take us? Well, nowhere at the moment, alright. Fair enough. Hey! Oh. Ew. Ew, stinky poopies. So what, this is another exit? Or something? Oh well. Guess we'll figure it out as we go along. This might be good though. Are you high? A locked door? Who do you think you are, bud? Who dost thou thinkest thou art? Est. Right, well. So we are supposed to follow someone from inside here. Someone harassing someone else.
Think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place? I know where you live. I know how you get there. And I know
Fucking damn it. Guards. Fucking guards! Who'd have thought there were guards in the bank? Who would have thought? Wow, Shay, you're on a 15 stream streak? Holy moly. Holy moly. How did that happen?
think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place? I know where you live. I know how you get there. And I know your sweet little kitten, your darling Agatha, would look real fine cut open.
Oh, that's gnarly.
I got uses for cat guts. If you don't want to find out what for, you better have the rest of what you owe ready by tomorrow.
This person
Last
sucks.
warning.
They are just
I
jealous.
must have a talk with the
If I
cook.
want to
That
dance,
did
then
not
I can
taste
twirl
anything
around
like
all
pigeon.
I want.
It's beyond
Just try and stop
embarrassing.
me.
I won't be able to have another dip.
Yeah, I'm supposed to follow her. You suck.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
I do like the fact that everyone here seems to be a gamer and never look up.
For another birthday seance, I'll jump from a cliff.
Nope, not under, above, on top. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Shit.
Told her she was going to die soon. That's what the tea leaves said. Not my fault.
Oh fuck.
Full day's work. That's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
How many days till the next working week? Let's see. 6?
Okay, where the fuck is she? Down there. Okay. Okay, yeah, great. Now what?
Penny charlatans don't look smart.
Shit. Ah. This place is a little bit of an ass to traverse. Where are you going, lady? Where have you been? And my mother and my oh, can I reach it? Fucking can. Now where'd she go? Where did she go? Shit, where did she? Oh, she. No?
I'll make it to the inner circle.
There she is.
Here's all I got from the bank. I'll go back tomorrow for the rest.
So that's the asshole.
You really don't want to cut up that cat.
If you do, save some of its fat for me. Good work, Amanda.
Okay. So we're supposed to kill both of them, I think. Workplace harassment. I have no idea who it works for, but if you follow her quietly. I bet she'll lead you right to them. Kill her and her business associate to earn your stipend. Alright, so we're supposed to kill both of them. We can do that, surely. Is it a bit open, but... What options do we have here, Wise? We can shoot them. You can always just shoot them. Is there a drop-down murder function? Where are the guards? There's a guard over there. There's a guard over there. Fuck. Is there a jump down and kill? Defense blocking, advanced combat. Spring razor hook, semblance, rewire, bone charms, combat, drop takedown. There we go. Drop down onto an enemy from above to avoid taking damage from a fall. Press just before landing to perform a drop assassination. Press control to perform a non-lethal takedown. Alright, so we're just supposed to hit him. Okay, we can probably do that.
I see what you are.
No use running.
Oh, there are so many uses running.
You aren't going anywhere.
I don't want to die.
There's a dog too? Why is everyone and their mother fucking after me? Oh, I killed someone in broad daylight, I suppose. It would do it. Theoretically, hypothetically, potentially. Jiminy Cricket! Zoom, zoom, zoom. I feel like the other installments, that was an upgrade, not a freebie. Jump stabbing. Yeah, potentially, Snack. It was a while since I played the second game. That this is, I mean, ostensibly this was supposed to be a DLC for the second game, right? And then it sort of just grew into its own thing. Certainly shares the engine of the second game. And the environments and everything. But since it quote-unquote was supposed to be a DLC, not a full game, but it sort of hit that middle mark, kind of like what with Silksong. I'm assuming that a lot of it is... a lot of the progression has sort of been shorted? Kinda, if you know what I mean.
Stay sharp.
That is a dog. Where did I get the dog from? Oh, I don't want to kill a dog. Even those dogs. There are no bad dogs. Just bad owners. Bad training.
Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate
Come on, show yourself.
Yeah,
We're
two
all
dead
waiting
people.
for you.
They're gonna stay upset now for like ever and ever and ever? Idiots. Alright, well we got one of the things, one of the contracts. Workplace harassment. Woo-doo! Missing brother has something to do with the Spectre Club. That has something to do with the Spectre Club. It's this fucko then. He is supposed to be in the Dutch Lysandre Avenue, which is not too far from the Dead Man's Bluff. That sounds like this kind of area over here, so maybe go back there and take a look, see if we can find him.
I'm about half sure there was something going on.
No, nothing going on.
Next time.
But I mean, I can, and again, from that perspective that this was supposed to be a DLC, I kind of understand why they have sort of shorted out the progression that you would otherwise expect from one of these titles, right? Where it's not going to be, it's not supposed to be a supposed to be. It's not meant to be a RPG to the same depth or extent, and also people who start playing it kind of expect the same capacities that they left off with in the second game, or at least comparable, because it kind of jumped out at us, getting all of these powers, right? Like out of the blue, we just have magical powers, and we're not supposed to be involved with the outsider, but still he gave it to him. Which is also a little bit weird. I generally like in-universe music, but the pacing there and the performance is a little weird. So is this place the Dead Man's Bluff? It kind of feels like the Dead Man's Bluff. I wish I had a map. Oh, I really wish I had a map. Why do I not have a map? Lore and maps. Yeah, actually, okay. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. Boom, 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 boom. None of those are the right thing. So where are we now? We're like here. And that's the place we want to break in. But I do not know where I'm supposed to find this lad. Deadman's Bluff. Okay, so hypothetically it's supposed to be close to a place where I can just knock him off the ledge.
I told her it was the wrong type of oil, but they don't want to listen to me. Next time I'm just gonna put
Which would have made sense from like here. Is it that guy? Wait, is it that guy?
You in?
Waste someone else's time.
Did they help her at all?
Are we supposed to kill him? It kind of fucking looks like him, doesn't it? He performs most days. Yeah, it is him. We're supposed to kill this guy, but make it look like a suicide. Doesn't it say mime though? It's his name. Death to the Mime. Yeah, it does. Arranges the death of Georgie Botello, also known as the Syrian Mime. He performs most days on Duchess Lysandre Avenue, which is not too far from the Dead Man's Bluff. Be smart and make it look convincing and we have a deal.
To organize another theater outing.
Oh, that's a conspiracy plan. She trusted
but it really looks like him. Doesn't it? It very much looks like him. It's gotta be him, man.
What is it to you?
Yeah, it's him.
Could I interest you in a game of cards later?
So how are we supposed to make that look like suicide? Or accident, or whatever? Are we supposed to explode something next to him, or...? I mean, he's not fucking alone. What do I have? I have kill, stun, fire. Mines. You can impersonate a person. That's not gonna help. Displace, foresight. Relocate by swapping. Can I, I don't think there's actually any level up system here. Because otherwise, this might have been used to swap his position, so it just essentially blips. But I don't think that's possible for us. I'm supposed to do this. Like, they have no other routines here. They just mill along here like fucking street performers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make it look good. I mean, it's easy killing him. That's just shooting him with a bolt. That's no problem. But making it look good? Or convincing as far as the suicide goes? I don't know. I don't have any abilities to take over the mines, or I think we had that in previous installments, where we essentially could just sort of control them. And then I could just have him walk off the ledge. So I'm not sure if I'm missing a tool for this. So in that case, I think we're just gonna progress.
I sure hope she's not around anymore. I'm not in the mood.
Ooh, lucky Svalerite. Not sure what that means. Svalerite is just an ore, right? So for any of you who've played,
Please, not today.
who have played Dwarf Fortress, what is the metal of Svalerite? Is it tin? What is it? It's either tin or zinc. I think it's zinc. It's what you make brass out of, right? The only reason that I know anything about metallurgy or oh, hello there. That's uncomfortable. Steal that shit. Or the other thing, geology, is because of Dwarf Fortress.
Like I ain't got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
What is the difference here?
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times.
That's the Billy Lurk. That's just Billy Lurk.
Sometimes I think
What does the glitch say? Megan Foster. Can I just come in? Mish Mosh.
May I help you with something?
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club.
Sure.
Are you a member?
Forget it. I changed my mind.
Because we still can't get in the old-fashioned way, right? Are there cheesy ways to get in there? I think we would get something to get us in here from the people we've killed. Or framed or whatever. But apparently not. So what, it'd be this way through? How do we actually get in there? Skiff and carriage, that's just out. Both of those are just out. No, shit! I am supposed to return to Dowd. Okay. So what, we're done here? Is that really it? Huh. Really? Okay, I guess. So what, we're gonna return here at night then? Is that it? Is that the idea here? I mean, okay, I guess. Let's do a hard save just in cases. And I suppose we should put in some effort in killing Georgie then. Georgie Porgy. Anyone here anyone here play Wolf Among Us? Or anyone read Fables for that matter? I fucking love that graphic novel. It carries a little bit of a sting, considering Willingham is a, well, was at least. I don't know if that's still current, but was a Zionist, but you know. Separation of artist and art and all that, when it's possible. I feel like I'm missing something with this guy. Dude, can we just fucking stop? She's still down, right? Didn't we leave her like here? Maybe not. Oh.
We carry what was done to us in the rest of Venom's days. No one asked if we wanted it.
Sucks to suck. So how are we supposed to deal with Mr. McGee without, you know, looking like we did it? Are we just supposed to shoot him in the head?
So let's raise a glass to our
I mean, I could do that, but it's gonna be visible as all heck. Could shoot him from over there. What is this? Some sort of a bell tower? Oh, look at this. They just don't need to go this hard. So what happened to Arkane? Did they just, did they get shuttered by Bethesda, or, I'm very invisible from over here. Was that it, or did I overdo it?
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Only the team that made Prey? Yeah, they made Prey, Dishonored, and Deathloop. Right? That's all the same team, isn't it? I think it is. Was that not it? Doesn't look like it. I don't think that was it. No saving. I wanted to load. That was a quick load I did. Praying Redfall, right. They done fucked up. That's what happened. Well, I say they, but you know, as far as I mean, from what I recall of the conversation around Redfall, it was essentially a fuck up by the publisher, right? Oh, so they're separated. Alright. Alright. I mean, Prey was cool too. I think Prey overstayed its welcome a little bit.
Half a mind. Should we take our guys another for mushroom gathering? Waste someone else's time. That's a jolly good idea.
Let's just take the skiff then. Fuck, I can't figure out how to. I don't think I have the tools to get him. Well, I can kill him, but you know, quote unquote, make it look good, whatever the fuck that means. Alright, let's go home, I suppose. Go to the dreadful whale. So dreadful. Assault and non-lethal, that's fine. There were 2 more paintings and 8 more bone shards. I mean, we're supposedly we should. No, we fucked it up. Wait, what? What? It told us to go back home. I don't understand this. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna load. I'm not gonna load. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load. Fuck off. 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 Okay, then I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think I can access 2 of those side missions. I don't think I have the tool to do one of them. Like, all right. Let's see here, Snake. Due to the failure of Redfall, a game Microsoft made them make, even though the devs said it was out of their wheelhouse, Austin was shuttered following the game's failure. Kind of elaborate MS way to save money having a studio, or having a studio. But we still have Arkane Leon, so that's nice. What's Leon up to then? Yeah, I also heard through the grapevine kind of thing that Redfall was essentially a publisher FABU, or FUBAR, rather. Which was a damn shame. Damn shame, but that is kind of what happens when you let publishers control you as a developer. It must feel nice when, for the time being, the developers give you a lot of money, or the publishers give you a lot of money. But then you have made a deal with the devil, and the devil will just control you and make you dance like little puppets. You know? And especially with a business that is oversaturated like games development, I understand that it's... I mean... what should we call it? It's, seducing to have big money pay for you. But unfortunately, it always comes with a caveat that you no longer control what you do. Which pretty much leaves you host at the end. Because publishers are pretty much never your friend. Nobody. There's nobody here. That seems dangerous. Oh, we can get up there. Nice. Well, last thing Leon was talked about was making the Marvel Blade game. So Marvel Dishonored with vampires. That could be fucking hot. Oh, ads are coming in. Should we take those? You know what? Yeah, let's take them. Let's take them. I can make myself some more tea. Let's take the ads. So, gonna be a little ad break. It's gonna be a little over 3 minutes. I'm gonna make myself some more tea. Meanwhile, take care of yourself, cycle your fluids, and we'll be right back after either these messages or a great little ditty by That So Mike Daddy, our good buddy of the channel. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Welcome viewers, take a seat. You never know who you'll meet. Stay a bit and have a read. Let J.P.S take the lead. Whether it's my books or one of my poems or games and story, you've come for glory.
Let us dissect this plot. Let us discuss the protagonist. And if we can't cope with it, Skeeta I did blow scorpus.
And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism.
Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or 3.
Thanks for the song, Mac Daddy.
Let me rate your game's toilet. Is there light and TP? Crowbar smashes TNT. Why do all these bottles scare me? Signalist is in demand. See me return to the Oberdin. Take Max Payne by the hand and catch me in Morrowind. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three. This is the break song just for me. Have you seen luck like mine? They say my books are quite fine. Forks on forks to boggle the mind. Sly like a fox, check out the last box. And not to mention hope, love and loss, and just released by me. Check out my latest book, Patchwork Sovereignty. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three. The end of the break for me.
And we're back, everyone. How was your break? Hope it was good. Did it treat you well? Are you all limbered and juiced up? Because I am. Well, Judith is still chilling a little bit. She needs to settle herself a little bit before I start steeping her. So, she's just gonna have to wait. Well, we're gonna have to wait. But let's sling ourselves back into the game. Oof. Oh, my back. Jesus, I hate tap dancing. Are you done? Oh, I shouldn't rush her. I shouldn't rush her. So, How are we fucking this panda? I guess we could explore the bank here. We haven't really been in there. And our attention was kind of drawn to it, so... Nope.
That's what servants are for.
I don't like that. So let's see. Better have a look. What was it?
That lavender tincture.
There were 2 of them, right?
Good in spells and all that, but she
Thought there were 2 of them. Hey rats, could you help me out? Give me some actually actionable intelligence, maybe? Think we can snatch him? Sure we can. Grab, snatch, Scooty. I wish I had a pistol. Oh. Smurgle. Hi, Z. Oh, donk. Just smashed his head against that marble. Now I need to see. Would you be a darling and shout yourself out? Because this game is mean and stinky. It's not a stinky game, but the structure of it fucking sucks. I hate the you're not really borderless windowed. Would you mind, please? Please, to do it. Please, just this once. Well, just through this game. And for any other game that does this shit. Please. Please. What did Kim Curry do? I'm gonna go to the last place that capitalism hasn't soiled. Space! That's what he did. Hi, cats. See? Please! Do the thing! Julie, do the thing! What? Shout yourself out! I can't do it in this game! I'm locked in! See? Shout out who? Yourself, 00Z! How you doing, cats? Hope you're doing well. How you been, buddy? That's 2 guards. I don't want 2 guards. And that door's locked. Fuck. Who's that? Oh, my fucking god. I bet you're gonna do it the moment I... Oh. You're gonna catch me. Don't. See. Either do yourself or just don't. Please. Oh, god, fuck. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Big shout out to 00Z. Good friend of the channel, despite how ornery she is. Look, she's got cats. Okay? You know. Monkey see, monkey do. She is a good buddy of the channel. She's also one member of the reigning Twitch Hominid and a party member of That's So McDaddy's D&D campaign Reclamation Project at Raven's Drop that you saw the latest installment of just this Friday past. Malicious compliance. There's no fucking compliance here. I did that. Good buddy of the channel and wouldn't know it half the time. No, I wouldn't. Shit. I sure shit wouldn't. Why don't you go check out Z? Z is currently playing Ori, but she's looking to pick up Cult of the Lamb pretty soon. She's gotten influenced, actively influenced by people such as Trash Panda Shay and Twan and stuff. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing at least okay, cats. I'm so happy to have you in here, bud. I don't know where to go, and I don't know what to do. Chad, I need help in this game. Because the quest line seems to suggest that I want to get into... It tells me just to leave. Okay, so here's the thing. We're supposed to break into that place, which is the pub, the bar. We don't seem to have an entryway into there. We have the 2 keys that lets us into a vault, that lets us have the thing, but we can't get in. And the main quest tells us now to go home. We also, unfortunately, have 3 contracts, 2 of which seem to be associated to that pub. And this guy we did kill, but we didn't seem to be able to get anything out of it. When we leave, just like the main mission says we should, these all three pop up as failures. So what am I supposed to do? Watch 65 stream streak? See? Holy shit. Get good. Look, I appreciate the joke, but I am kind of stuck. So the pub, I don't see any intro or a way to get into it. What are you doing? Oh shit, there are guys here. Oh, there are two people there? Oh. Maybe I should put them away somewhere. There's a walkway between the singer's building and the pub. Yes, there is. I know that. Is there a passage between the singer's apartment and the pub? I thought we looked through the singer's apartment fairly well. No, not the singer's apartment. Is it the singer's apartment? Yes, it is the singer's apartment. The guy with the... Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, let's go back there and check it out then. But we still have the quote-unquote problem with...
Tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
We still have the problem with the mime that I have killed, but apparently that wasn't good enough because they want... I think they wanted to look like a suicide. There's Bone Shard nearby? Where the fuck is that? In here? Is there a way in here? Oh. Sneak sims. Okay, shit. Night. Excellent. Oh, voidies. So, okay, so we're using void energy to do this, despite the fact that it kinda low-key tells us that it's not the void, or at least... That's a... Ooh.
Strange.
Get.
That looks like Shindere Peak. But what's that light?
I have to break this shit. Tactical mimicry. What's that then? Semblance can be used to briefly blind enemies in combat. That's pretty fun. The mime is a bit of a fucker, to be honest. I remember having issues with that. And no, you cannot just outright kill him. Yeah, exactly, right? So... I don't... I can't punt him off the ledge. He's just stuck there. He doesn't go anywhere. So I can't take advantage of his fan club walking away. He always has company. I cannot, like I could in, I believe, the last game, where there was the possibility of taking over someone's mind and just walking them off the edge. So I can't do that. I can't influence him in any way. I can't get him alone. Can't just shoot him. Is there a way to use semblance to fuck him up? But no, I need to knock someone out for it.
The Overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or the odd behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately.
Just open all of these fucking things.
By the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
I'm a little bit dispossessed here of options, I feel. Whoopee. Just making whoopee. Do 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 do. So why does the main quest chain tell me that we should go home again? That kind of trips me up too. Do you have sleep darts? I do not. That's incorrect. I have electricals and the kill shot. And fire. Contracts are optional. Yeah, sure. But I mean, I would hope that it should be possible to do it. Right? Shouldn't it at least be possible to do it? We kind of cleared this place out, didn't we? Yeah, left it a wreck too. So the doorway probably higher up, upper floors, but
Last time I had a day off was in the month of May.
we should at least try to be sneaky. I mean, the contracts are optional, but I feel like... Oh, that's the doorway. That's the doorway! Okay, so we need to figure out how to open that. Right. Well, this should be exciting. Ooh, what can I touch? Touch. Books. It's time-honored traditional things to touch. Books. Oh. Suspicious. That's not a door. Fuck.
Never seen a safe like that before.
Yeah, we will need to fix that.
But I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't be too hard.
No, it's not. Is there extra up? I don't think there is extra up. Oh. We're not gonna get on with the, look at those fucking boots, man. What is that? Some sort of void shard shit? So you're saying that's not a door? Okay. Well, the pass... Okay, so let's check the next floor down, then. It should be on this side of the house. Right, there was a staircase up there, too. Right. Which we really didn't know what to do with. Oh, right. Oh, fuck me. Okay, yeah, but here we go. Yeah, Spectre Club. Okay, fine. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. God damn it. Alright, well, we're en route. Alright, great. Well, why does the main mission say that we should go home? Well, we got it. We're getting in here. Semblance and wolfhounds. You can deceive humans with semblance, but the wolfhounds aren't as easily fooled. Oh, shit. And here we are. Hostile territory. Yeah, we should be able to function.
I'll fill my pillow with your hair for luck.
I'll see you in the void.
Back here. I'll paint my nails.
There's no use running. Pay for that with your life. How?
That's fair. Like, I felt it was appropriate when there was someone just with their backs to us like that. She just presented ass squarely in the doorway. But apparently I was a little overeager. Is there another way for us to get around here? I guess we could blink. Can we though? Didn't I tattoo myself? Fuck no. I'm not gonna brand myself as some sort of esoteric fucking thing. No. I just chose not to. Should I have? Should I have? Maybe we can go back and do that. Well, it would have made life easier. Yeah, but I'm fucking branding myself with some nuttery. How am I gonna fuck this pig?
You barely shoveled the car.
You know what we get back at the Royal Conservatory.
For connoisseurs.
It's such a shame their Lacula was destroyed. Such a beautiful device.
Yes, I remember.
Through my veins.
But did it really work?
The exquisite
I find it hard to believe that the oracular order could have been manipulated like that.
I have a very hard time listening to what they're saying because I'm busy here. Trying not to get caught.
It's not wise to quarrel with...
Did everyone catch me? No. We should stop that. Hey, that's the guy.
They'll know what it's like on the other side.
Oh no, we're sucking blood out of him. It is the same model though. Oh shit. Oh. There's only one way out of this world. I guess. I don't feel overly bad about it. Blood pump instructions. Warning, do not adjust or reverse blood flow while customer is attached. Right. Well, maybe they should have told me before they showed me a crank. To ensure the best sanguine infusion experience for Spectre customers, please follow instructions carefully. Make sure make sure the dying donor is properly sedated. The dying donor. Attach donor tubes by the pump. Customers will connect tubes in the lounge. Turn on blood pump. Make sure the sanguine infusion flows from donor to customer, never the other way around. Wait until the donor is dead to shut off the blood pump. Remove donor. This place sucks, man. Why would they... How and... I mean... What are they accomplishing? Are you just filling people with blood? That seems dumb. So what? Was this a donor? Oh, well, we fucked it for them at least. I don't know what I did, but I'm sure it was good for us. Or them. Oh. 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 Well, that's a lot of... Oh.
Exsanguination number 33. Started the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No. Don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey to the void. Not together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion. A special treat. I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you. How does it feel to die? Apparently. Tell me what you see.
Alright, so, what do we have here? They are visiting the void through near-death experiences, simulated through the blood of someone who is dying. So you're kind of catching a ride on the back of that to get a quote-unquote risk-free experience of death. Is that what's going on? Because somehow that's transposed upon the blood. And that's the void. So people are paying for the privilege of having a near-death experience. To seeing beyond the veil, as it were. Sensual blood transfusion, very sensual. So sensual. Okay. So, from a structural standpoint, narratological standpoint, that habit, that's new as far as Dishonored universe goes, right? That's a new thing that they're presenting in this game. And by so doing, I would assume that it is connected to the Outsider. Not just, well, it's the death and he's beyond the veil, and it's not that simple, one should think. Maybe it could be plot point lampshading ahead of our journey to kill him. That we need to actually be part of one of these blood transfusions so that we can get past the veil and kill him. That's possible. Otherwise, if this is just the drug of the week, as it were, in Dishonored, I would think that instead, we're talking about it is meant to train our mind, or tickle our mind, to the idea of essentially going to the underworld and back. Which would make this like an Orphic adventure. Where we're essentially either Orpheus, or we're any of the other heroes, Aeneas, or not Achilles, Odysseus, or, well, any of the Jason. I think pretty much every hero went to the underworld. They say it's so fucking hard, but it turns out that every hero and their mother went to the underworld at some point or another in Greek mythology. So, you know, can't be that fucking hard. But instead, unlike them, who just wants to go down there to get a little bit of wisdom, to meet their loved ones, to fetch back their loved ones, we're just going there to kill Hades. Essentially, the equivalent of it. Which would fit this weirdly into the Orphic traditions, if that's the case. Of course, now I'm overreading here a little bit from very limited information that we have available to us. But it stands in a weird position along, I mean, the original Dishonored was all about a deconstruction of vengeance. I still think that the first Dishonored was the best game. From a thematic standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint, it was so very, very fucking good. It did a lot of great symbolism. It worked well with its themes. It challenged, teased players. Also kind of doing the whole thing like we've talked about in Amori, where it challenges the player to act out their gamer impulses and then sort of does a turnaround and punishes them with, quote-unquote, the bad ending. Which, they're not alone in doing that, but they did it, I think, combining that with the whole have a capacity for forgiveness, the heart, and take out vengeance, the knife, in a well-rounded way and a thematically sound way, a concise way. The second game sort of rehashed the same territory, and that was one of my complaints about it, that essentially didn't do enough new things with that idea. It essentially hollowed out the first game by doing the same thing over again, as if the lesson we were supposed to learn in the first game didn't matter. Which, it was a little bit of a shame. And I like to remember that I had some suggestions on how you could have warped that or vamped that, twisted it a little bit, to make it something new. Now, here in Death of the Outsider then, I did make fun of the position that Megan, or Billy, in the beginning posits, is that this is a journey of forgiving Daud, or seeking forgiveness from Daud. So Billy has already sort of concluded that, well, we've already concluded that this is not a tale of vengeance, at least not from Billy's side. She's seeking redemption in the eyes of Daud. Which undermines itself a little bit, that we immediately just go out on town and kill people. Well, we could. We can. And now we are. And we're being sent to kill the god instead. So it's like forgiveness through Dayside, which I think is what I've titled this on the YouTube archive. Which is a weird thesis statement. Like, oh, I wish I was forgiven, so I'm gonna go kill God. What? Alright, sure, I guess. Like, it's weird. I think it stems from the idea that the game wants to keep talking about choosing non-violence, but the only method it has of doing that is creating these thief-like murder or assassination levels or assassination gameplay. You can't really keep bringing up the concept or trying to validate the concept of forgiveness when all you give the gamer is a sword. Well, not all, but figuratively, all you give them is a sword. And now our purpose is even to go kill a god. It undermines itself progressively the more it does it. But it is still a little bit of an interesting tact. So imagine this, an assassin in Greek mythology seeking redemption by killing death itself, so that nobody else will have to die. It is not enough for that assassin to stop killing. To redeem themselves, they have decided, I'm going to make sure that nobody dies ever again. That's interesting. I think it would be a tragedy. Real quick, it wouldn't have a happy ending, but it is an interesting psychological or philosophical question that's being answered or asked, I suppose. If you want to redeem yourself from having done lethal harm, is the choice to stop? Because that doesn't really redeem you. That just stops the sin. Using that word a little bit dispossessed, considering not from a religious standpoint, but actually making sure that nobody can do it ever again. It's like a fucking plague rat deciding to cure cancer. Which is interesting. I don't know what it means, I don't know what it says. Like the hubris of human folly or human ambition, I suppose. Let's hold off on that conversation a little bit until we know more about what the fuck's going on here and what we're supposed to do, and what we can get away with doing.
You barely shoveled the car. I have nothing.
Don't know why I waited so long, but, you know, there we go. That sword made a lot of sound, a lot of noise. There's only one way out of this world. Well, I mean, you are kind of inventing a glimpse, at least, a peek. Oh, that's a lot of people. Shit, where am I supposed to dump you? It's just a staircase. This is not a good place for it. Alright, well. So the Kratos less Orpheus with a splash of Dante. More Kratos, less Orpheus with a splash of Dante. Yeah, I guess. It does certainly read kind of like a Kratos notion of, I feel bad about the shit that I did. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. I'm against war. I'm gonna kill the god of war. I have become against war because I feel bad about the war that I've done, so I'm just gonna kill the god of war. Yeah, I guess it is, technically, kinda. But I don't quite know if that's where they're gonna go with it, but just judging from the...
I can't move, but the room turns around me. I'm going to be sick.
Just judging from... Oh, perfect. Judging from the elements at play, if this whole examination thing is supposed to be...
What's going on?
Nothing. No luck. Is supposed to inform our read here in any way. Maybe we should just go get that fucking tattoo. This is a little much. Not sure this is meant to be played anyway differently.
Someone asking for trouble?
Kinda don't think it is.
Let's make a scene. How do you want to die? I have plenty of ideas.
Could I not?
You're bleeding to death.
Should have stayed away from us.
Yeah, maybe we should just go get it. Where from then? This is a perfect one. Okay, fine. Let's go get tattooed then. Holy shit. I suppose. Yeah, it's I believe, I think, ooh, that was close, that this franchise has overstayed its narrative stay. That's not to say that the gameplay loop isn't interesting, it absolutely is, but maybe you need to find a new theme. If that, in that case. Unless you think, of course, that the game world is so attached to that theme specifically that you can't literally make the story about anything else. Or you're not interested in making the story anything else. Which is a bit of a shame if that's the case. Yeah, I suppose tattoo yourself. I wish we didn't. I wish we didn't have to.
I always wanted to join a cult. All right.
Did you?
If this is what it takes.
That arm is weird too. So here's another thing.
Don't flinch.
Here's another little bit of a, I don't know, pet peeve, I suppose? A weirdness of the game. I don't think actually works very well. The whole idea is to distance oneself from the outsider and kill the outsider because of what the outsider has wrought upon society. But it's still the outsider that gives Billy the tools she uses to kill him. I hope they're gonna address that, like, you know, the arm and the eye. And I like the whole idea of the time travel nonsense in the slab in time, or the crack in the slab, or whatever the mission was called. Great mission, great level design. Wish they'd done more of that in the second game. If that sort of splintered the multiverse, and we're essentially talking about multiversal sort of phantom pains, as it were. Like, Megan is supposed to have a missing arm, and just because of not just a meme, Emily's shenaniganery, she's been bereft of her truthful, I don't know, Schrödinger state, or whatever you want to call it. That shit's interesting. But why would that make it so that the outsider rewarded her with more outsider powers, despite the fact that she's setting out to kill him? I hope they're gonna address that, because it is right now a logical failure point in this game. It just makes the entire thing stutter. Because it feels like just a contrivance to enable the gamer to have the powers that they've been sort of used to in Dishonored 1 and 2. It doesn't make any sense, and I hope they're going to address it. I have a little bit of faith that they are going to address it. But it is weird that none of them have talked... Well, neither Dowd or Billy has really engaged with it. Okay, hi. I thought we just said that this was neutral territory. I thought we just concluded this was neutral territory. I'm sorry? Let's see here, Snake. You're speaking... just the being unbridled by causality and messing up all the timelines is a neat idea. Even more so with all the whale ocean imagery, including the outsider and the idea of ripples through reality. Yeah, but it wasn't really the outsider. It was... Where did that thing come from? I forget where the whole, the doodad that Emily used. Did it come from the outsider? Maybe the outsider just wants to sort of break time so he gets to do a do-over. Maybe he's tired too. Can be walking around sword hanging out? No, my sword is a gentle beast. I didn't. I don't. I'm not. Am I?
I'll kill my pillow with your hair for life.
No sword.
You barely shoveled the car. I have nothing.
Companions! We have an unwanted guest!
Is it like a front door so you can check your tats? Yes. There is. Where is that? It works. We can try that. We can try the front door. Hmm. I don't know. They, it feels like they don't know what to do with the material they put down. But, we shall see. It's certainly better than the DLCs for the first game.
Let's ask the carriage want to re-inspect the riverside.
Also, is no one seeing this fucked up arm?
Can't stay hidden forever.
I'm not trying to stay hidden forever.
Help you with something?
Yeah, look.
Yes, a drink.
Look.
Let me in.
Got a tattoo.
The Spectre is a private club.
Yeah, look.
Are you a member?
Yes, look.
Right here. See?
Yelena's work is getting sloppy. Nevertheless, you may enter.
Thank you, sir. Is a guard up my bum right now? Kinda.
Welcome. Would you care for something to drink?
Someone there.
Alright, so that worked. Great. Good suggestion, Snack. This is a nice club, though. It's a bit of a gentleman's place, but...
Spectre, you should definitely try the sanguine infusion. It's the house.
Why does everyone's skin look so fucking gnarly?
What is it? Whiskey?
And who does?
Some sort of potion?
Oh, someone should have told them that face tattoos just don't really...
I can't bring myself to swallow a concoction brewed from sewer rats.
They're Pentisian bull rats.
That's a cool painting.
No, nothing so. The infusion is a crimson elixir that cools back the veins
Mosh.
and allows you to commune directly with the void.
Is this just a courtroom? That's a safe. That's a... Cornered animal. What do you do? Your attack damage is significantly increased when your health is low. Well, that never happens.
I assure you, once you've tried the infusion, you'll never be satisfied with mere alcohol again.
Okay, so where's the... Am I not supposed to be here until night? Am I supposed to come in and back again? So what's with this bartender then? Kidnap the bartender. At least I can talk to the fucker. Supposedly he has... Is that you?
It's coming together. The best of the street mongrels will move up to join us as I advance toward deep.
Curse gaze, curse gaze, curse gaze. There we go. Target marked with foresight have reduced health. Only one target at a time can be marked with foresight. Well, I never mark people. That's kind of interesting. Hey, buddy.
This area is not for patrons. Please return to the other side.
Okay, I can do that.
What do you have?
They're flushing the taps tonight, so there's no ale. But we've got whiskey, rum, and plague spirit. Or pear soda, if you're staying sober.
Do you have any house specialties?
Maybe you've heard of the Sanguine Infusion.
I have.
The private lounge upstairs is booked for the next month. You'll have to come back another time if you want to try it.
Rum, I guess.
One bottle of Orban coming up.
A whole
Better
bottle
stay
for
away
4
from
coin?
open flames for a while.
A whole bottle for 4 coins?
No more politics. I could feel it last night. Older hairs.
Okay, so I'm supposed to kidnap him, but there are way too many people around again. I feel like I'm being given options that I just can't complete. I'm supposed to kidnap that lad, and if I leave here... You know, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going home. Fuck this place. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Fuck this nonsense. We're going home.
Playing dice tonight. You in?
Wouldn't miss that.
We're going home. The game tells us that we're supposed to go home, so let's just go home. I don't give a shit. I don't work here.
Should we take our guests out?
That's the mime.
Delightful.
That there, that's the mime.
Wild roses are in bloom. Let's
Could I interest you in a game of... That's a horrid idea.
That's the
What
mime.
would you say
He's
to
supposed to
someone?
kill.
That'll be just the thing.
Should we nominate your That sounds lovely.
That's a jolly good idea.
Can I inspire these
Thinking of
fucker?
having a picnic soon on the back lawn.
Perish the thought. I've half a mind to organize another theater outing.
Count me
Waste
in.
someone else's time.
So that's the mime, and I'm supposed to kill him somehow.
I've seen the holes these places are built on. I've seen them under the mud in the riverbeds, under the stones in the streets. They were all shuddered with wrath.
Also, the whole idea of, I mean, so there is a religion, an autocratic kind of religion with the overseers in this world, right? But they don't worship anyone. They are just against someone. They're against the outsider. Imagine creating a religion where you got tacked up for nothing. Yeah, fuck me, I guess. But this notion that the religion is not to service God, but it's to root out and destroy God. That is also kind of fucking interesting, right? I'm not sure that I've ever seen that anywhere else. I'm not supposed to do this. Can you guys leave?
Don't you know those occult Gugas are just cheap junk?
Can I talk to you?
Cut it out. I'm working.
Are you working? Are you sure? Are you
Nothing
sure?
to say. I'm a mime. Get it?
You're kind of fucking it up, bud.
Don't you know how this whole mime thing?
Oh yeah, sure. I
Just
know it's my
because
job
I
to piss you
can't
off.
Speak doesn't mean I can't wallop you into eel jelly.
And why are you
Now,
talking? Buddy.
As a general rule, I don't talk to strangers.
Oh, must be good for you. Hey, must be annoying. Look at the pores on that nose, dude. Hi, Hi, do you ever exfoliate? Hey, 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 where's your chest hair, dude? Hey, 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 why does your forehead look like fucking fried brain? Hey, 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 hey. Overseers are just nobody expects the Inquisition. No, I mean, they are Inquisitors, absolutely, or Commissars, or whatever you want to call them. But that's not really the point. The point is that they are... they don't worship anything. They're not for anything. They're against something. And the entire religious establishment here seems to be against something rather than for it. Now, that is not completely rare with religion, absolutely not. But generally, it is against something that counteracts what they're for. We don't have that here. It is just against. I've not seen anything in this world that seems to suggest that they are for anything. And from a religious standpoint, that's interesting. Okay, so that's a failure. So I can't just shoot him.
What's going on here? Didn't mean any harm.
Huh? What?
Someone!
Nope. Didn't work either. Oh. Notice that we don't go further.
Here? Someone protect me!
Hey, buddy. You're fine. You're fine. Sleep it off, bud. No! There we go. Doobity-doo-doobity-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Beep-a-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba.
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Excuse me, what the fuck are you talking about? This guy is absolutely... He's aces. Never felt better. We did it! Yay! Okay. Hypothetically, we're supposed to go kidnap this guy. I have no idea how he would do that. That's the guy that's being exsanguinated, I'm pretty sure. How would we do this? I don't know about the bartender. Maybe ask him for a drink of the red stuff? Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's... Hey, ladies. I'm fine. Are you fine? We're all cool, right? You didn't see a goddamn thing, did you? Of course they didn't. They're excellent ladies.
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon. On the back.
Oh, that's dog and guard. Shit, are they looking for me? For little old May? Didn't see a goddamn thing, Lance. Oh, that's a lot of people moving. Why are so many people moving around? Were they told somebody died? I'm... Nope, nobody there. Nobody has ever been anywhere near there. Or here. Or elsewhere. You're all high. You don't know what you're talking about. It's good that it's got its ABCs almost down. But we did ask him for the bloody stuff, and he just said, "You know what? No." You gonna open that? Thank you, sir. Okay, hey, shithead.
Can I get you something else?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Your drink is on the counter.
Yeah, but I don't want...
Mother would have shown these.
Can I get you something else?
What do you have?
Plague spirit. Ooh. Ooh.
You sell that disgusting rat liquor here?
The plague spirit is one of our specialties.
Yeah, it sucks.
You'll learn to like it.
No, I won't. So fucked.
I think I heard something. Someone there.
No. I'm supposed to kidnap him and not kill him. How would I piss everyone off or making everyone leave? What would make you want to leave a pub? Maybe I can just walk around and fart? Just crop dust this place? Poop, poop, poop. Poop, poop.
That's an interesting eyepiece. Not too painful, I hope.
Oh, it's terrible.
Is that eyepiece for sale? Come back when it is.
I'm not drunk enough to have a conversation.
I don't think we've met.
I don't think it's feasible for us to just get rid of everyone here.
No
Is
more
it?
parlor tricks. I could feel it last night. All the hairs on my arms stood up. Closer and closer.
How are we supposed to fuck this panda?
The outside.
Maybe we get rid of the little boy who's having a dump first, and then we have an opening for the blood infusion and we take him upstairs. Ads are coming in, suffer through them. Nice skylight though. Nice wallpaper too.
You barely shuffled the cards. I have nothing.
You're bluffing.
Oh, so you can hear my thoughts now.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory. It's such a shame their Oraculum was destroyed. Such a beautiful device.
Yes, I remember. But did it really work?
And we just left a playing card
I
out?
find it hard to believe that the oracular order could have been manipulated like that.
I saw it with my own eyes. A powerful contraption channeling the minds of the living through the bodies of the dead. We could hear their thoughts, witness their dreams.
That's something I should be paying
even put our
attention to.
words in their mouths.
I've been trying to predict the weather using frog entrails.
Hey,
I
Cryptics!
haven't had much luck with it.
We'll practice together. If you let me win this round.
The outsider watches.
Exsanguination number 33. Started the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop till you die. No. Don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey. Not together, of course. But you'll go now. I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion.
I bet that then I was gonna find him up here, right? Surely.
I long to see the veil parting for myself.
Perfect.
What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. My bad detritus of a fitted plan to make room for...
It's gotta be the guy, right? How do I get him out? Will he die if I do this?
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
You okay, buddy? He's unconscious. Everything is fine. Kinky. Is it not just? I bet this is the guy that's gone missing. This guy. Missing brother. So I'm supposed to... cabin along the canal. We could do that. And then it's just this fucko. How are we gonna get out of here, though? How are we gonna get out of here? There's no exit, right?
Careful. Whoever did that could still be around here.
Nobody's done a goddamn thing.
I'll find you, I swear.
Who?
No one here. What?
Turn around. Or go back to your position. I bet I can bamf behind you. No, incorrect. No. That's too close. Do you think they care? Lord Horsehead statues and the checkered floor. It's yeah. Painted checkered floor too. Oh, those are the infusion people. Wish I had one of those hag pearl things. Nothing. Nope. Master infiltrator, by the way. Absolute master infiltrator.
It's the room.
Smooth. Yeah, like a criminal.
Looks like she got away.
Who?
Good riddance.
Oh, that was a weak sauce sneeze. Oh God. All right. Well, I think we lost the boy. Okay, so we can't go out this way because we lose the boy in scene transition, which means we just need to carry him out the ground floor. Will no one bat an eye? Is this normal? Okay, let's see if this is normal.
Better search the place.
Let's just act like we are supposed to be here. Like, yeah, I'm just taking out the trash, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what? What, you don't have a dude? What, you never got a dude? You were supposed to get a dude. They covered this in basic, you're supposed to get a dude.
Is it you again?
You missed
Show
it.
yourself.
It's just a dude. Hey, stop. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of there? Hi, Acetylene! Welcome in! Welcome back in! Damn, your game selection seems stellar so far. We fucking try out here. We fucking try!
Better search the place.
I have no idea how I'm gonna fuck this panda, though. Man, I need to stop saying that. It's fuck this pig. Is there no exfil? How you been, Acetylene? How's your day so far? How was your Monday? How's your Monday? So I have no how to bring this guy along. Except kill everyone. And that doesn't feel like a solution to me. There's gotta be another way to get out of here then. But heck if I know what. Yeah, this will be the last time we visit the Dishonoreds.
What?
There's no one here. Mostly gore and boring, because I have a day off, but thank you for asking. Oh, have a day off. Well, I mean, having the day off on Monday is pretty much the best thing you can have. Day off Monday's best day. Are they gonna aggro on me? No, they're not. Okay, great. How am I supposed to get him home? If you haven't played Prey by the same dev, you definitely should. We actually did! We did on channel before I started recording the streams and put them up on the YouTube. So we've played, I think, Arkane's entire catalog. We played the Dishonoreds. Favorite being the first. I think it just works better narratologically. Played the second, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, or what do you say, Z? Something like that. And now we're finally capping it off with Death of the Outsider. And I think there are diminishing returns with the format. 17 at least. Yeah, I thought as much. Never seen a game where turning into a coffee cup is a valid exploration tactic. Yeah, Prey was really strong for the first few hours. I feel like that overstayed its welcome, at least for streaming purposes. I didn't really think that it stuck the landing with the ending either. It was interesting, but I don't think it was telegraphed enough to make it deserve to have that kind of twist at the end. Oh, sorry, spoilers for Prey, I suppose. But overall, aesthetics were absolute fantastic, and the beginning first few hours, excellent horror. Cool station, cool lore, but yeah, overstayed its welcome a little bit. Deathloop, very, very good. Very, 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 very good. We haven't finished it yet, but probably not gonna at this point. But very, very good. Also, the worst shitter we've ever encountered in any game ever. Turns out Leon or Arkane is very good at making cursed shitters, because there's been one here too that's been absolutely fucking freakish. But I feel still that Dishonored 1 was the absolute magnum opus. At least, again, from a narratological standpoint, at least. I have no idea how to get this guy out of here. Except to kill every fucking one. Then again, I don't know if this is the guy, but I think this is the guy. Can I tell the bartender there's no one upstairs? Can I get everyone out? Just vacate?
They say it's secured.
I think I heard something. Can I get you something else?
What do you have?
You know what, fuck you.
Actually, I'm good. Thanks.
Or we just don't give a shit about any of this.
Someone there.
You know what? Fuck this noise. We're going home. I want to progress this game. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. Let's just go.
Not this time.
How do you like Bill? Bill? Who's Bill? Remember, it's been like 15 fucking years since we played the second installment of this. Well, the prior game, the main game. Not 15 years. It's like, what? Okay, seriously, what was it, like a year and a half ago? It's been a while. It's been a while. How long was it? It was a while. It's been on the back burner for a long time, and I figured we were gonna insert it after having done the long slog of Silk Song. Let's just, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Let's just go home. Fuck. I can't be arsed, man. Didn't we get another painting? What? Fuck, I don't care. 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 Special actions. Found sufficient evidence. Found your skiff. Freed the prisoner from the taxidermist basement. Got inked. Killed the mime and made it look like a suicide. Eliminated bank employees, racketeers. Yeah, great. Okay, continue. Oh, Billy. Yeah. Right, Billy Lurk. Billy Lurk has been a... I mean, we're still very early on in the game. As, you know, as is made obvious here. I had opinions on the first DLC of Dishonored 1. Michael Madsen coming in, voicing, or coming back, I suppose, voicing the big bad. And having some sort of a protege with him. That could have been interesting. But what we actually got, we were supposed to understand that there was a deep relationship between the two. But here was the problem. Michael Madsen never spoke to Billy. Billy spoke to him. Which undermines the entirety of them having had a relationship. So when... Okay, here's spoilers for way back Dishonored. So earmuffs if you don't want them. Last warning. When Billy turns around and does a coup, or tries to do a coup, on Daoud, and Daoud acts like, oh, she betrayed me, she was my protege, we have nothing to base that on. That was failure opportunity. I'm assuming it's because Michael Madsen was too expensive to bring in to actually do voiceover work for the conversations. So that entire just line fell flat for me. That entire arc, I suppose, fell really flat. Then we had a little bit more relationship between the witch and Daoud, and that was better. But the whole Billy angle just fell absolutely flat. And then we get her, of course, in Dishonored 2. And she's there, she's carved up and everything, and it she's barely relevant in Dishonored 1 or Dishonored 2. She's barely there. She's there, but it's essentially just another opportunity for Emily to either lean hard into extremism or lean hard into forgiveness. And there's not a lot of character development from Billy. We don't really get to see in detail. There's so many fucking text documents in these games, and that's another pet peeve of mine. Despite being an author and a reader, prodigious reader, I think that if you're just dumping your story into bunches of text documents, you're not really using the tools available to you as a game developer or a game designer. You're kind of chickening out, as it were. It's a cheap ass way. It's like the voice boxes, the voice logs. That's also it's getting more and more stupid every time it happens. Sometimes it kind of works. Most often it doesn't. It's just a way to insert lore and character into a game without actually having to have it in the game. Which is lazy. It's just lazy storytelling is what it is. So maybe there was more of Billy's story in Dishonored 2 in text logs, but at some point I can't be fucking arsed, man. Even me, even a prodigious reader can't be arsed. And at that point, there wasn't a lot of growth. We just saw her, like, I don't know, 15 years later, and she's been up shit creek, essentially. And now we've just started, so I can't really judge her based on this game. But so far, she's looking for forgiveness from Daoud. Daoud is feeling sick, and he sends her off on just, hey, you know what? Just kill the outsider. Just kill a god. Her motivations on that are unclear, other than just do what Daoud says because she's got a sore conscience about it. I guess she's got some lingering... I mean, nobody likes the outsider, per se, but still, we haven't seen a lot of motivation out of her. This game has thrown us in the deep end and given us some conflicting information so far that I think some of it is going to be explained, some of it I don't know. Like, for example, we're free from the outsider's influence, and then the outsider just plops in and gives her an entire fucking arm and an eye that gives her powers, despite the fact that she just after that says that we're free of the outsider's influence. No, you're fucking not. Like, it's... We'll see. Let's see here, Essetlin. It's such an amazing switcheroo to make you play the instigator of what caused main character's downfall and make you not only root for him, but genuinely like and understand him. There are games who do the okay, let's start with that then. I like the idea of giving the second perspective. Yes. I wish they did it better. I think that was a production decision to not do it better. Specifically with the conversations between Billy and Michael, because or Dowd, because you just don't get any. Not in the DLC 1. I remarked on it then. You have no interaction. You have Billy talking at you as the player. And then you have Michael Madsen voicing Dowd's introspections. But you have no actual interaction. And I think that's a money problem. They couldn't afford to bring Michael Madsen in for it. Damn shame, but it kind of makes it fall flat. I also think they didn't... It's too much of a thing to make it just a DLC. I don't think they got into the weeds of it, or the guts of that switcheroo. If so, I think this would have been a more interesting Dishonored 2, I guess, to play as Dowd. I agree with you, it's an interesting concept. I don't think they delivered on it. Let's see here. Carry on with the next line. There are games who do the notes with lore well, like some of Deus Ex games, but I agree, especially with Dishonored 2 and Dodo. I feel like some were just mandatory lore dump. Yeah, it is lazy storytelling. If you work it in well, I guess you're counteracting some of that laziness. But the most egregious example, I haven't played the game myself, but I've heard prodigious amounts about it. But with Destiny, for example, especially the first Destiny game, that had fan-fucking-tastic world-building, cosmology, and lore, but none of it was in the game. Well, none of it, but a massive amount of it wasn't even in the game. It wasn't just text dumps in the game, it was text dumps outside of the game. Like short stories on the internet. And at that point, you have built a cool world, and just decided, someone has decided at least, I'm not necessarily going to put this at the developer's feet, because I think it's a lot of publisher decisions here, but you just elected not to include it in your art piece. And now we can get into the whole intertextual material, the intermedial storytelling. Finnick Twitch, the cosmology scholar who's here on Sundays, that's his thing. Intermediality, how you tell a cohesive universe in not just many different parts, but also through many different kinds of media. I generally, other than coinciding continuity, which I kind of dig, I think it's a problem, generally speaking, and there are exceptions, I think it's a mistake and a problem if every single installment doesn't stand on its own. Now, of course, that doesn't work when you actually have, trilogies and everything. So there are exceptions to it. But if you cannot judge a thing appropriately, bunny ears on that, on its own legs, it has problems. If it's part of a series, that's more excusable. Absolutely more excusable. But when you start talking about, oh, you cannot understand this game if you haven't read the 2 prequel books, seen the movie, and followed a manga for like 4 installments, then you cannot engage with the material. That's a failure state of storytelling. Just blanket statement. If that's the extremity it goes to, that's a failure state. And doing these text dumps, it's not quite as bad as that, but it's leaning that way a bit. Then we gotta go for now. I'm sorry for making you blab. No, it's just setting me off on a tangent and then running away. Essentially throwing the smoke bomb and just running away. No problem, bud. And seriously, I recall you commenting on the voice notes in Bioshock as well. Yeah. I will continue to comment on them. And they're so common in these adventure RPG first-person games. BioShock is atrocious with it. Dishonored, or all of Arkane's games have been atrocious with it. I do enjoy the ones in Deathloop a lot more because there's a lot of more back and forth between the main character and the main protagonist. That's a fascinating relationship, by the way. It's a damn shame, Acetylene, that you ran away, because that's the kind of relationship I wish Daoud and Billy had in the first game. The thing that, I forget the names of them, but the dad and the daughter in Deathloop have. That's such a good relationship to have written in a game that Dishonored just hasn't done. Prey just hasn't done. It's a damn shame that they couldn't do more of that, because that just fucking worked for me. Because again, it's technically also just voice logs, but they're delivered in a way that makes them feel interactive. There's a whole other element to them that I just think works so much better. Juliana, yeah, Juliana's a girl. I don't remember the guy. Corbin? No, that's Dallas. That's Fifth Element. Sixth Element. The other element. Fifth Element. The next element. Element plus one. But yeah, Juliana was the daughter there. And that was great. I love that. Love that to bits. I don't know. I still think that Dishonored 1 is near on perfect with what it wants to do. I think Dishonored 2 and so far Death of the Outsider are leaning too hard into the formula. The thesis statement that Dishonored 2 wanted to make, that was made. They rehashed that in Dishonored 2. And I have actually no idea where they want to go with this, which is interesting. And I have some hopes that they're going to go somewhere interesting with it. But right now, it's the pieces they've thrown down on the board just don't fit. Let's carry on and see where we're going to get us. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michael's bank. You've researched the security system and planned the heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Syria, break into the bank, and steal the knife within. Probably can't do.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Daoud. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good.
Okay, now she's recognizing
so many rich
that
bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do?
And there we got a little bit what I asked for.
This for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
And there we go. The game delivers a little bit of what I asked for. Fantastic. It delivers a recognition that the Outsider gave her these tools. It kind of raises the question, though on a little bit too low a level, I think, of why would he do that? Good question. Next question. It brings up the sort of a fundamental problem of motivation here. Like it's all dealing hurt back, passing hurt forward for Billy. And she's kind of falling into old habits here, which essentially means that her redemption arc in the first game is gone. But then again, there's been indication that our arc in Dishonored 2, the forgiveness arc, is not necessarily the arc that that this Billy lived through. We've already read that, I'm pretty sure. We've already read that, but we should read the travel logs. One last... Is that the one? No, it's the bank job. Should be. There we go. The outsider, the fucking outsider himself, on my ship like he'd been waiting for me. Now I'm writing this down with half a hand and an eye that will never shut again. I can't touch them without shuddering. It feels just like the dreams. What did he see? Everything, if the Abbey's right. He has to know what Daoud and I are planning. Why tear half of me away? The eyeless kill over scraps of magic, and now I can see where the world is cracking like a mirror. I didn't want any of this. Does the outsider always talk like that? Cryptic little shit. Hey! Don't talk shit about cryptics. No wonder Daoud hates them. Many eyes. Daoud used to say that everything in Dunwall was tangled together, that nothing was a coincidence. Well, it's true for Karnakia too. The eyeless might seem like a bunch of thugs trading bloody bones and foul recipes, but their coin flows from richer vein. I found 2 of their leaders, Shanyan and the Tivian songbird, and even Jacobi, the city administrator. They have the knife that killed the outsider, and they're keeping it hidden away behind lies and locked doors. But now I have their keys, and somewhere in Dolores Michael's bank is a lock that needs turning. I won't let the eyeless stay hidden anymore. I see shadows everywhere this dead eye looks, and my right arm twitches and blurs as if it'll start moving on its own. These things aren't part of me, but I can't escape them. The outsider changed me into something I still don't understand. In Dunwall, Daoud taught me that no one was innocent and gave me the means to judge them. Does the outsider That's funny considering that Billy tried to judge Daoud and got judged in turn, so maybe a little bit of humility is in place here. Does the outsider expect me to look down at him like I can look down at Karnakia and hold his life in this broken hand? Does he want to see me carve up the city to find him? I know he's watching while I'm staring right back. This actually brings up another interesting question. I'm nothing if not a little shit. I didn't say it. I didn't say a goddamn thing. This brings up another interesting conversation that I don't know, have we had that on stream? But the idea that people want to be judged. And when I say people want to be judged, I'm not necessarily saying by, our peers or anything, but there seems to be a fundamental need from humans to be witnessed and have an evaluation made of them. Why else create religion after religion that's all about you're gonna get your just dues? Now, of course, everyone likes to think that I've done well, so that they will be judged well, or, beneficially. But there seems to be that need in pretty much every structure that we create, that we include some sort of an outside judgment of our behavior or our actions. Whether or not that is embedded in society, or whether it's embedded in some sort of an afterlife, but we still include that judgment. I mean, we have it in Buddhism, in Hinduism, we have it in monotheism, well, the Abrahamic religions. We have it in a bunch of other religions as well, like Norse mythology, for example. You had the same thing. You had the same thing in Hades, in Greek mythology. You definitely had it in Egyptian mythology. Like, I can't from the top of my head think of a religion or belief system that didn't include judgment at the end of the day. I cannot think of a society where they haven't included outside judgment either. And now, as we've fallen into this secular pit where that holistic, fundamental, cosmological judgment has been taken from us, what we have done is essentially create that lack of divine perspective, or we are beginning to create that lack of divine perspective in AI, in big data. We have algorithms now that decide what we will find riveting and interesting on the internet. They decide what kind of person we are so that we will have the appropriate commercial products available to us at a click away. They judge our behavior, our patterns, our biases, all for the benefit of corrupt politicians that just want to manipulate us to gain power. there are so many. It's not collected into this holistic computer that can just deliver ultimate judgment on any single individual, but we are in a panicked manner sort of building the building blocks to that throughout parts of our AI design. And from a certain perspective, from a certain angle, it almost looks like the desperate attempts from a secularized society with no faith in a higher power and no faith in the absolute perspective of fellow human beings to manufacture the capacity for something similar to an objective judgment of every single one of us. I find that both kind of scary and absolutely fucking fascinating, but maybe that's embedded here. Maybe the game is going, because Billy toys, she flirts with the idea here a little bit. She says that the outsider knows soul. There are no coincidences. We're on track to kill the outsider. And the outsider has given us now the means to do it by giving Billy powers. Without the mark, mind you. Does the outsider also want to be judged? Will this be progressively a portrait of what the outsider is, what the outsider actually has done, and why the outsider has done this? And then we're left at the end, are we going to kill them or not? How are we judging them? That would actually kind of fit with the themes on display here. Because making the moral judgment of who deserves to live, making that judgment call has been sort of the theme throughout the entire thing. If you look at it not from a perspective of the solipsistic main character who wants justice or wants to set things right, and instead look at it from the needs of the characters that they encounter, we usually get the means to make some sort of a judgment call upon them. Do they deserve death? Do they deserve some other punishment? Or do we just let them go? And maybe this, from Dishonored 1 being only a solipsistic journey, how are we, Corvo, gonna make our judgment? Then the death of the outsider would sort of turn that slowly around and instead examine the victims that we encounter. How do they want to be judged, or how much do they want to be judged, and how do we supply that for them? The outsider's Bob Ross. We're all just happy little accidents. I think he would subscribe to that idea. Okay, I mean, Dawood's journal feels relevant for us to read, so she's done good work. I can't do a Michael Madsen. I know she would. Still, I know she has doubts. I asked her to do something that would terrify most. I don't blame her for questioning me. I won't live to kill the outsider myself. He knows that, and so does she. Her face is lined with fear, guilt, and that eye always staring. I don't know what she'll have to confront in the void, but she's prepared. Will the outsider cower, like all the people I killed, or will he know that he deserves what's coming, just as I do? I don't know what he thinks. He's talking to Billy now, not me. Sometimes I worry that all I did was burden her with my grudges, but I know she has her own reasons for seeing this through. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't. I know you're reading this, Billy. I could never keep much hidden from you. I know I've never been the sentimental man. I couldn't be. But you never let go of the things that made you feel whole. And that's just another way you're better than I ever was. There are some things we can't say aloud, so I'll write this one. Whatever you do next, I'm proud of you. Remember that. Is he dead? Did he go poopy pipes by? Dude? The fuck are you, buddy? Road goes... Oh, there he is. Shut up. Oh, there he is. Well.
It's time. Soon you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then it can unmake him.
How the fuck do you know?
Is dragging me away. I felt it a little more every day since you got me out of that club. I won't be here much longer.
Let's go over the plan when you're ready.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
That's not
There
really
are
the
three
deciding
possible
factor.
ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife.
I mean, maybe
Kill
you just
the
keep you
outsider.
fucking company?
I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
Is that a dead hand? Like a rotted hand? I think there's
You've
a rot.
seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Judgment
Do
again.
you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me. The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
She's a
The
cultist too?
wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the
Did
quickest
she?
way in, though not the most pleasant.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
Horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley of Jaconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. The victim was Eleuterio Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been a part of the Upper Syria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has had no comment on the apparent serial murders, leading some residents to question what they're hiding. It's another crown killer, that's what claims local banker Madeira Jimenez. The guard says don't panic, but why wouldn't we? We're all at risk. A reward is offered for information.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism.
Where and when?
It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation,
Oh,
as always.
fuck.
A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindos may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think. if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
Got your message, but I can't help you. The bank security is an insult to hardworking robbers. They use some sort of a public announcement system there. You gotta have the right code to get past checkpoints, but the thing is, the codes change with every guard shift. No point in making a list. It'll be useless by the time you got there. You're on your own with this one.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
Alright, well, I guess
After
we're done here.
It should just be night guards, a handful of accountants, and Dolores Michaels herself. When you have the knife, find out where the Eyeless make their headquarters. That will bring you one step closer to the Outsider's throat. I won't see what the world becomes when the Outsider dies. It's strange to see you change like this, but I know you're still my Billy. And I trust you. When you have the knife, you have to find a way to reach the void. I'm sure the Eyeless know.
I think we're gonna do the blood transfusion.
When you find the Outsider in the void, end him. The world will be better off without that black-eyed bastard giving out his magic to the lucky few. They say cursed spirits wander the void. I've wandered this world long enough. Leave me, Billy. I can't do anything for you. Go.
Oh my god.
You know
Fucking
the
get
knife
Dark
is in the
Souls
bank
out,
vault.
dude. Oh, we're done? Finally, dude. Hey, sunset. Man, imagine a wailing sort of
I've never
just
seen
roaming
Doubt so
thing,
weak.
open world in this world.
I might never see him again.
Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Wouldn't that be so fucking cool? I know we talked about that during at least the previous playthrough of Dishonored 2. That just do other games in this world. Like a Fallen London, or what do you call it? The boat exploration game in the Fallen London universe. I forget the name of it. Sunken Seas. A Sunken Seas game in this universe where you're hunting whales and shit. That'd be so fucking cool. For example. Alright, so here's a premonition as well. When we get back, Dode is going to be dead. When we get to the Void, we're going to meet Dode there. For some reason. Ring digga 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 ding. Also love this skiff, by the way. Oh, the design is just so fucking good. Everything is so good by the design in these games. Arkane is really good at it, but the Dishonored games are just, they look so good. What time is it? We got time. Maybe we're gonna be able to get the knife. I don't think so now. If it was gonna be another mission, but here's the open. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michaels' bank. You researched the security system before off script and planned a heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Syria, break into the bank, and steal the knife within. But I like to remember that Dishonored 2 made that mistake as well.
I just need to figure out. Hurry up! The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught.
Seized right up. I told him to let it warm up first. No, can't say I didn't warn him.
Are the environment's gonna be refilled with new yeah, they are. Fuck, okay. Unnerving target. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and throw debris at their feet. That sounds dumb of them. How are you doing, buddy? Dried bow lizard? Well, good for you. So the environment will have generated new charms. That's a little bit annoying. Wait, there's a charm in our boat? That's not our boat, that's another boat. It's a different boat. Oh, oh, what an ugly... That's the president, that's the old president, right? Are you fucking high? Hey buddy, would you mind opening fucking door? No? Shit. Okay. The double jump is weird, but alright. Hey buddy. Got any keys in here?
I bet my last coin it's gonna be brined hagfish again.
No keys in here. Heck. Heck and heck. So what, we're gonna have to explore this entire thing again? Oh. Wait, what? What the what? Who did what now? The fuck was that? What just happened? Oh, the dogs are awake. Fuck. Dogs are up. Oh, look at this place. Mm-mm. Oh, this is shuttered now? Well, what about this way and then? Oh, come on. Hey, guys.
Smoking, coughing clouds. High houses crumble, sweat and flame. She watches, screams alarm of others. Hides tender in her fist.
Sounds like an arsonist. Just a little arsonist. An arsonista. Because this place isn't refilled, is it? Kinda. Kinda, for 2 coins. Oh my god, my dentist's office was robbed just the next evening. Oh my fuck. Someone's been in the shitters. Bone charm is nearby? Huh. Blast resistant, well I can figure out what that does pretty much. Boop. Whoop, it says.
Karnaka Gazette! Get your Gazette for the news of the day!
News of the day. Do you just wait until you're gonna have to deal with the 24-hour news cycle?
Jacoby accused of murder! Gazette reporter exposes politician's brutal secret!
Sure did. All on his own too. Eleni. Meet me over at the Dead Man's Bluff. I saw an old pocket watch there yesterday. I bet it's worth a hefty coin. It's dangling in a tricky spot though. Won't be easy to reach. Help me fetch it, then we can split the coin. It'll feel right nice to have a jingling pocket. When I take my bank key to Marco later. Let's see him call me useless buffoon when I'm rolling in coin. Okay. Nope. Right. Probably not important.
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaka. Survivors tell their tales.
Deadman's Bluff should be down here, right? So who and where? Where hens dance? It's one of those people looking at the...
It's in the Gazette. Karnaka Gazette.
Oh god. He says. I know we're kind of going back to where we were. I do realize. Imagine running a laboratory and just throwing your broken bottles out on the balcony. Justice for Cienfuegos. Defend merchants. Donate to the cause. Whatever, man. Oh shit. Yeah, sign it. Whatever. Yeah. Billy Lurk. Is that gonna be a help or benefit or detriment? Hi. Oh.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't
What?
they?
No, me no.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes. The auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacoby murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
What? This? Are you judging me? Okay, so laudanum. There's the auction. Is there a benefit for it? No, it's not a rat, it's me. It's me! Not the key for this place, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Do you have a key? No, you do not. Okay. Oh. Never mind then. I'm not gonna kill him. God, game. How bloodthirsty are you allowed to be? Chill. So this is back where the guy was having his thing. Back where the guy was having his thing. Very helpful, streamer. Oh, one might even think you have a way with words. Speaking nice like that. Oh shit.
I should find a seat. They're going to start the bidding any moment now.
Yeah, go do that.
You've made your bed and have to lie in it. I don't make my bed. Ever. That's what servants are for.
Oh my
I
fucking
can't go
god.
in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
Another face, you say? This face? Oh, you're gonna see that face. Which face? This face? My face? Whose face? Where am I gonna find another face that's nicer than mine? Huh? Huh? Maybe we should go down to the black market. Maybe they have a face for us. Hello, Mosh Mosh. Had about a 50% rate on the jobs
Please
you
take
had.
a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
Your whale oil is leaking there. Yeah, what do you have?
People are offering rewards for all kind of jobs.
No.
On the board over here.
No. No.
You look like the kind who
No,
could
no.
be interested.
No. No, no, no. Let me see the specials. No. No. You can just buy that? Okay, so we can just buy that shit. Okay.
Someone looks dangerous.
Make us know. I mean, that'd be nice. I suppose.
An excellent choice.
Where's the silent sprint? Me. Refined lens optics? Me. Ooh. That could be good. Gun capacity? No, no, no. You shoot a pen. We can shoot forks! Chat! We can use forks for ammo.
Become without its black
Should we take that
market?
ad break coming up?
Even districts
Maybe
like
we should.
Upper Syria. Some affairs need to be done under the counter. I hope you'll think of me again.
Surely. That I could have gotten in with a rat, if only I was playing a different game. If only we were playing a different game, I could have gotten in there. Let's take that break. I don't think I wouldn't mind a cup of tea. Another cup of tea. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna take that break. We'll be back with more bank infiltration in a little over 3 minutes after either you've gotten some ads or you've gotten a sweet little ditty by our good buddy That's So McDaddy. So I will see you all in a little bit, and until then, cycle your fluids and take care of yourselves. See you soon.
Welcome viewers, take a seat. You never know who you'll meet. Stay a bit and have a read. Let J.P.S. take the lead. Whether it's my books or one of my poems or games and story, you've come for glory.
Let us dissect this plot. Let us discuss the protagonist. And if we can't cope with it, Skeeta Idibloskopus.
And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism.
Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or 3.
Thanks for the song, MacDaddy.
Let me rate your game's toilet. Is there light and TP? Crowbar smashes TNT. Why do all these bottles scare me? Signalis is in demand. See me return to the Oberdin. Take Max Payne by the hand and catch me in Morrowind. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or 3. This is the break song just for me. Have you seen luck like mine? They say my books are quite fine.
Forks on forks to boggle the mind. Sly like a fox, check out the last box. And not to mention hope, love and loss, and just released by me. Check out my latest book, Patchwork Sovereignty. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three. The end of the break for me.
All right, everyone, we're back. I cozied up. It was a little shivery. I was a little cold. I'm sitting here. It's fucking March, and I'm just sitting here in a t-shirt, man. I'm just a little snuggly. I want to be a little snuggly. So I put on my bathrobe. Hope you don't mind. All right. Well, I should switch us over while I amble on for a little bit, waiting for Judith to cool off just a spell. So yeah, with that mid-mission voiceover by Billy, we did broach a few interesting topics that I felt were missing. So I am happy about that. I'm gonna bring up the same frustration that I had with Dishonored 1's DLC, or Dishonored 2 for that matter as well, where they put so much exposition into voiceover work between missions. that is missed opportunity. Why not make that conversation? I feel like, and this started really with, I don't know where it started, but technically considering Dishonored 1 had a silent protagonist, it wasn't weird that all of the other characters just spoke at him, at Corvo. Though I don't understand why they had a silent protagonist. There's an argument to be made that people have an easier time associating to a blank slate of a character. That's why, for example, Luke Skywalker has so little personality to him. He's not quite the blank slate, but that's like one reason why he doesn't have a lot going on for him. That has generally been the running argument for first-person gaming for a long while. There have been exceptions, like Deus Ex that we played, for example, had an active protagonist, which I appreciate. But it did undermine Corvo, at least in the first game. But it also put all of Corvo's personality on our shoulders for us to carry, which you could argue that there's a ludonarrative sense to that. Absolutely can. But when you transfer your game into a voiced protagonist with a character arc and a personality of their own, then it's just fucking wasted opportunity to have all bits of exposition, all questions, everything lore related to be relegated to just them talking to themselves. Again, it's lazy writing. When that happens in books, I fucking hate it, generally speaking. Mostly speaking. There are better or worse versions of it, but take Dune, for example. The first Dune book. There's that novel. Herbert makes the cardinal mistake of also jumping between perspective characters, which I find, again, so fucking lazy. And not only did he jump between perspective characters over the course of just a page, but he also gives each of those perspective shifts internal monologue to explain the character's motivations. That is lazy because it means that you are incapable or can't be arsed to show character through interaction, and interaction, that is to say, usually conversation and action. And that makes you a lazy storyteller. It's I wouldn't want to. Maybe I would want to die on that hill, but I do open up for the fact that, you know, it's an opinion. It's not holistic fact, but it is an opinion that I hold fairly strong. I hate that sort of storytelling, and it's a fucking shame that it's so rare that we have meaningful banter or meaningful conversation in these kinds of games. It happens, but it's weird to me. Not weird, but it screams of poor choices. When you set up Billy, you give her someone to play off of, Daud at least, and then you don't let the big lore dumps happen in conversation between those two, as opposed to just a cutscene with stills and Billy just talking over it. You could argue that that's an aesthetic choice that you want, but it doesn't benefit the character and it doesn't benefit the narratology of the story. It just doesn't. Those are both, it's detrimental to both of those things. And when you have all the pieces available on the board to do a better job, then why the fuck wouldn't you? Well, it's hard. It's harder. It's harder to write conversation that fills the same purpose as just an exposition dump. It is. Well, it's a damn shame that you don't fucking get good, I suppose. I'm being facetious about it. I get that. But it does annoy me. Annoys me tremendously when at other parts the game is good. And I think it's just laziness. animations are expensive. You don't necessarily need animations when you have a first-person view just looking at someone sitting down. There's not a lot of animation that went on with Daoud when he had his debrief or briefing with Billy just ahead of it, right, Cryptix? There's not a lot there that's needed. And it could be so fucking good because not only can you get exposition out of it, you can get lore dumps out of it, you can build relationship between the characters. And I feel that that is something that Dishonored or Arkane have been bad at, like shitty at, with the exception of Deathloop, which was the latest incarnation, or latest game they made. And I remember when we played Deathloop, I was giving them standing ovations because I said, they can finally write relationships. Let's give them credence for it. And to be fair, they did. They wrote a great relationship between Juliana and I can't remember his fucking name. They had great banter. It built character between them. Both of those characters benefited from just being allowed to interact in that way between one another. Dishonored lacks that tremendously, specifically considering that it thematically and intrigue-wise, the games are meant to be about relationships. First one being about Emily Jessamine and Corvo. And now Corvo's a silent protagonist, so, you know, with that choice being made in the development cycle, I don't know what you're going to do about it, but I think that they still made some interesting bits, even though it's just talking to the main character of Emily and Jessamine's heart. And then you have the second game, which I argued at the time, I'll remind you, that they just absolutely fucking dropped the ball by shunting Emily and Corvo away from one another right at the get-go. I thought, from the beginning, before knowing how the game was going to structure itself, I thought we were going to have to pick one character, or maybe be able to jump between characters, but even if we were going to pick them, both of them were going to be on the boat. So that they could build a rapport and build a relationship. We could see how their relationships had built over the course of the, 10 years between game 1 and 2. But they just threw that out the window, decided, nah, fuck it. We're not gonna do that. Same thing, same argument I had with Dishonored 1 DLCs, with Billy and Daoud, where they just absolutely dropped the ball with building relationship between those two. Fucking sucked. Such missed opportunity. It's mind-boggling. And here they're kind of doing it again. Not as badly, but still, they're still trapped in this notion that exposition and lore cannot come in interaction between two characters. It's gotta be just jeeted out of fucking not even subtext, just text at the gamer. Because otherwise, what is the argument here that gamers can't keep track of lore and exposition being told in conversation? Is that what they believe? Is that the running quote-unquote wisdom that gamers just can't keep their attention set on the relationship building between two characters? I doubt it, but at this time, maybe that's the argument that Bethesda or Leon were running on. We know that's not true. We know that's not true. We've seen it in Last of Us. Not that I haven't played Last of Us, but we've seen it in the latest God of War. We've seen it in a bunch of fucking games where the exposition and the relationship is built by the banter of the characters, as opposed to this. Even I would like to. I mean, we gave BioShock a little bit of shit as well for some of its exposition and lore dumps, but the relationship between Elizabeth and Booker is just great in the way that it's depicted, because it's banter. It's two people interacting with one another. It's two people showing their fears and anxieties and their wants to each other. And maybe, okay, so here's, well, maybe I'm stepping on thin ice here. I've been known to do that. But maybe some writers are not great at writing relationship or writing that interaction, because I don't know, they can't imagine it. You could, I mean, I know that there are neurodivergent traits that make that sort of interaction difficult. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But there are certain veins of medial writing that just absolutely fucking drop the ball. And they don't seem to be able to get out of it. Now, Arkane did with Deathloop. So, maybe I'm just pissing against the wind here. It frustrates me to no end when games do this. When they have a great opportunity to write something absolutely magical, and they put in the bare fucking minimum, you know, just to put the intrigue across. And it's just such wasted opportunity where they have kernels of great character, but they don't let those kernels grow proper. It's show, don't tell, essentially. We're being told of a great character, but that great character doesn't get an opportunity to show themselves. We're being told of a great story, but we're not being given the opportunity to see that story unfold. And again, game writing is not the only villain. It's not the only venue where this is a problem. This is an ongoing, and has been ongoing for pretty much ever, problem with writing. How do you show to make it feel organic and believable and lifelike, but tell enough to make it explicit enough? Because that's the beauty, bunny ears on that one, with just plain exposition, because it's no longer subtext, it's just text. It's just telling you, just looking you straight in the eye, just telling you what's going on. That's easy. As opposed to having two characters who don't feel or don't expose or seem to expose a need to tell an audience what's going on. I mean, even ancient theater had a problem with this, right? Because generally you needed the fourth wall, the chorus, to sort of be that membrane between the audience and the characters. So the characters could speak to the audience, the characters could speak to the audience, but having that interpreted by the chorus. So the chorus could essentially say, well, you see what that character did just now? Yeah, that means that he's feeling these things. Oh, look at the queen. Oh, she laments because A, B, and C. That's kind of what they did, which is also lazy shorthand. But then again, it was 2,500 years ago. You know, you can give them some slack. But it's annoying that even though there have been oodles of opportunity for this to change, which it has, it's still this lesson that isn't taken to heart enough to propagate through generations. It feels like every new generation needs to learn how to do this. Or maybe it's a flavor thing. Maybe it's not some ultimate good. I fucking love it. Organic storytelling. You know, I've been on and on and on and on and on about organic storytelling. No matter which game we play, I love it to bits. It's rarely done really well. It's one of the reasons why I love the Dark Souls series, because they do it a lot. But then again, they don't really have character interaction either. They have characters interacting at you, but they're still showing a lot, right? It's not perfect system. None of it's perfect system. But I just wish... I mean, we have a great example in this kind of game structure, though more action-oriented, obviously, so it's more shoot-em-up than sneak around. But with Bioshock Infinite. That's one place where I lamented with Dishonored, for example, in the first game's DLC, where we had Daoud and Billy Lurk. That could have been managed or treated or delivered like Bioshock Infinite, where you had, essentially, you were playing one character, but you had the other character sort of around so that you could have conversations throughout the mission. They didn't. And it suffered for it. And I feel we're having a little bit of that again. What do we have? Rags to riches to rags. Overheard to the Spectre Club. Someone quite drunk bragging loudly. When I first came to Karnak, I only had 315 coin in my name, and today I opened my own lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that the said lockbox is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Get me that gem. We have Quiet as a Mouse. Meryl Janet has an appointment with the director of the bank tonight. She plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down to page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught and no harming bank personnel. Oh, it's that thing. An exquisite painting by Duke Abel himself is currently locked up on a delivery boat in the Upper Syria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded, blah blah blah. I'm offering a substantial reward for whoever steals it from me. And then Pickpocket's Delight. Quick errand from the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard station in the Cadmus Abel Plaza here in the Upper Syria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. Okay, sure. I can do some of these, surely. Hi guys, what you up to?
Sounds, long rides, danger. I'd see them till they pass.
So we need to steal shit from elites travel or patrolling. That's just a regular guard.
2 more months, she says. Then she'll leave them. I can wait.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny. God damn it. I need to be up. I can't just sneak around on the floor like a fucking pleb. I need to be up. I need to be up, chat. More up. Up more. Up harder. Yeah, you squeeze your way through. Squeeze your way through life. That's exciting. This doesn't have enough range for my tastes. I wish it could go more and harder and longer. Because it is kind of short, isn't it? Where was the... It's here somewhere? It's not here? Fuck, I thought it was. Oh well. Well, okay. Enough of the fun stuff. What was in there? It was Jacoby's office, right? Wait, what? God fucking damn it. There must be some kind of way out of here. Said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion now. I can get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Now, men dig my earth. None of them along the line know what any of it is worth. Oh.
What else was Jacoby hiding here?
Oh.
Silvergraphs? Letters? Could be anything.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, come on. Come on now. Perfect execution. No notes. Perfect execution. No notes. Why me? Good question. Next question.
But of course I'm gonna try, because I need the money.
Throat smash. Choke out. Everything is fine. Sure did it. Eli and Juliet, go to Jacoby's office and attend to this mess. Make sure we won't experience any more disturbances in the future. How did that go? Cool pistol. They were looking for something in here. What is this? What is that? Void stone? Some sort of voidy shit? Big wrench. Wrench it. Gobble gobble. Broke down that. What were you guys looking for? There's a lot of pistol around here. Eva's last letter. My devoted Winstead, if you're reading this, I've passed on to the other side. My negligence gave the outsiders enemies the key to our most secret treasure. I failed him. Failed him and failed my eyeless comrades. Hair? No. My life has no purpose now. Georgie destroyed my lofty ambitions with his headlines. Soon the Grand God will arrest me for murder. Better to face the Void's wrath now and forever. On my own terms, I must look into its cold, eternal darkness and ask forgiveness. Thank you for your years of faithful service. You've been my closest confidant. Dear to me as a brother, I'll hang myself so you won't have to clean up a bloody mess. Bury me in your grey cashmere suit and do what you will with the rest of my belongings. None of it matters now. Oh, damn shame. He's arrested for murder? I thought... Okay, well, I mean he's here, so he's not very arrested. What were you guys looking for? Oh, so that's the knife, is it? That's just a vampire, by the way. Not even a monkey, just vampire. What were you guys looking for? Oh, that's me. Oh. It's like, what's glowing? Oh, it's just... I don't see anything in here. But I would expect that that body could very well be used. Oh, sorry. Oh, right, they need to be unconscious. I can't steal dead bodies, right. Fuck, okay. Does that mean there's nothing here? Except for witnessing the fruits of our toils? Did I just put in a post-mortem gash in his forehead? I think I did. Oh well. Also put some sway onto him. Okay, well, I guess if that's the case, I guess we can just fuck off again. Serial Cryptics, the dude in the painting has a face like only a mother would like. This guy, I feel like that's true for most of the facial construction in this world. There's been a lot of this shit. There's been a lot of this stuff, Cryptics, in the Dishonored games. We should save. Let's put him in the building. There's a bone charm nearby. Oh, is it in the place in the booth? Might be in the booth. In the boofies. Coin of 2. Dump you down here. You're gonna be fine down there. Don't you worry, buddy. No? Okay. So where would that be then? We're giving an indication here specifically. Where's that? Oh, it's down. Oh, it's. Are we getting hits off of the? Are we just getting hits off of the black market? Maybe. I think we are. All right. So. Billy.
There's death in our eyes. These creatures burn alive to light the world.
The rich are always the worst thieves.
I mean, big fair. Okay, talk to this guy, lure him away.
I don't feel like talking.
Damn shame. With that guy, maybe? This works great.
Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good.
Here.
I have a bid of 280 from the lady in the blue hat.
Of what?
Do I hear 300? I have 300. Who
What are we
bids
bidding on?
320? 300 going once? 300. 320. 320 for an entire estate, lock, stock, and
Oh,
puppy.
the whole thing. Okay.
Bid here. 340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. Do I hear 360?
I'll bid more.
360. 360 from the discerning lady in the blue hat. Good. I have 380. How about an even 400? Do I hear 400? Aha! 400 over there. You know a bargain when you see it. 400 for this entire estate lot. Who bids for 420?
420.
Yes, I see you over there. 420 coins for this beautiful lot. Oh, we have 440 here. 440 coins for this entire
guys fucking
lot
stop?
of luxury goods. 460.
My fucking god.
460 for an entire pharmacy stock? Come on, ladies and gents. Whoop, I hear 480 coins. 480. We have 480.
Was we supposed to knock them out?
Anybody? 500? And we have 500 here. Now we're talking. 500 coins for this exceptional lot. 500 going once. 500 going twice. Soon for 500 coins.
It's fine. Yeah, it's my fucking headset. I managed to touch it the wrong way. I touched it wrong.
The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding today, ladies and gents.
After the auction?
But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt the taste.
Blum 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 bling blum 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 blum. The Lonely Rat Boy. Oh, good paintings. There's a lot of good paintings.
Kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
2 coins for that cat lab? Well, no more, thank you. Place is a dump.
I want to be careful with moving around too much. See things back there though. Anything else? Oh yeah. Okay, we need to get back.
Welcome. Please have a seat.
Why do I have goosebumps all of a sudden?
No idea. Goosebumps? Never heard of them. Must be some sort of a rich thing. Okay, so we got the laudanum.
The dinner service was late. The bath water was too warm, and let's see. Oh yes, my slippers weren't in their usual spot.
Oh no. His slippers. The boy's slippers weren't in the usual spot. Oh no. Poor little guy, poor little witch person. Oh, what about his slippers? How is he supposed to use his slippers if they aren't in his usual spot? He's too witch to look for things.
This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Sure. So we did one bit of progression here at least, that's nice. What were the contracts? We were supposed to steal something from a guard. We got some stuff in the bank, and we got the boat. What time is it? Oh, well. In this game at least we can save and stop pretty much anytime we want. Which is nice. So is this the plaza where we got the guard who's patrolling? I don't know which plaza is what. Both are dogs. Dags. Dags! How do you feel about dags? Now we can use the air duct? Great. But, however... So many guns? And I can't have a gun? I bet you that's the guy who's got the thing.
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaka. Survivors tell their tales.
Fuck, he's looking.
Singer Shan Yun quits Karnaka for Tibia. Concerts canceled.
What's the thing? You can tell he's no good. Just by looking at his shoes.
So that's not the lad who's got the thing.
Thinking about me. Right now.
Do we have nothing in the bar? I don't think we had anything in the bar. Use the puppy teacher. Puppy. That's within the bank. That's within the bank. That's outside of the bank. And that's, I don't know where. Cadmus Bell Plaza. Where the fuck is that? No telling. That's not the guy. Supposed to be a red shirt. So that wasn't the guy. We've been in here. Thought I heard the
Kobe accused of murder. Gazette reporter exposes politician's brutal secret.
where are all the blue or the red guards?
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaka. Survivors tell their tales.
Is he outside the bank then? Is that the proper, quote unquote, proper place for him?
If it happens in the Isles, it's in the Gazette. Karnaka Gazette here.
Is that the guy? That would suck.
Cienfuegos murder solved. Administrator Jacoby accused.
That's the guard who's got the thing that we can check, I think. You're the guy? Penny for the guy. You're not the guy. You aren't the guy I've been looking for. We could actually check the other lads, the lads in this square as well. Using the same old method. Is that a red shirt? I think that's a red shirt, right? I believe that lad's shirt is red. It's not you. And it is not you. Well, we are knocking off potential guys with things off the list. That's a bottle! I feel like I haven't been up to my usual bottle hating self while playing this. Please get. No. Okay. Oh, that's incorrect. Oh, more top viewers? Man, we've got a lot of bots in here in the past while. There was a while when they were kind of quiet, but now they're back with a vengeance. This guy's in a red shirt. This guy's too far away, surely? Not him either. Okay, who's the fucking guy then? Haven't we checked pretty much? I mean, all of them maybe not, but you know, most of them? That are red shirts? Hey chat, do you know? That's a blue shirt. It's just a little blue belly. Ooh, that's close. Fuck, Billy. My toes. They're not meant to deal with that kind of slippy sloopy. Or was it one of the guards inside the... Maybe it was one of the guards inside the place. Inside the place, you know the place with the thing? Do you not know the place with the thing? Oh, chat. Oh, you haven't lived until you found the place with the thing.
The impertinence. No one says no to me. No. They expect to be paid, that's for certain.
Heard it here first, folks. You know what I can do about that? Take that face for a spin. Shit, we're gonna have better use for it than she was. See if we can manage to get in here.
Well, I know what I'm bidding on. When is this auction going to resume anyway?
Some windows, close some doors. Just generally misbehave. There are 2 red guards in here. Hope it's not them. There's gonna be a bastard seal. Maybe he has another person. Weren't there? That's a blue belly. There we have him. Message. They don't have any. Like, what the fuck, dude? What am I supposed to do? I'm just a little guy. Chat, I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy. Just looking for a guard with a pocket worth picking. Is that your journalist?
How hard
No,
would
it's
it
not.
be to clean a few things? Honestly, why do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do anything?
Good question. Next question.
Here by the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
Let's deposit her upstairs so we can take her face if we need to. Just a fast little face snatch. Let's put her in a chair. Just let's make her comfortable, despite the fact that she was, you know, a rich bee. Look at those faces, man. They got this weird. Most features or faces in this game, it's got this weird sort of halfway caricature nature to them. That's just, I mean, weird. Right, this is the way downstairs, beneath the place. I wonder if there's gonna be anything good down there. Hi guys.
Skewers over flames, snatch, run, scurry, scurry. Hot fat melts, sweet guilt on tongue.
I feel like this game might be a little bit anti-rat. It's the little anti-rat. Okay, there's nothing here. All right.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Oh well, actually.
I have a mind to organize another theater outing.
Oh, another theater outing. Ooh, aha, ooh, yee. Look at me, I'm organizing another theater outing. Ooh, aha. So we'll call easier access. Still not sure where the guy with the thing is. Chat, do you know? What would I be without chat? Well, obviously up shit creek.
You always walk around pointing weapons at people?
I'm not pointing a goddamn thing. I'm pointless right now. Hey guys, do you have a key?
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, you don't? Oh, damn shame. Do you have a key? No? You have nothing? Pickaxe and smoke? Okay, cool. Do you have a key?
I don't want anything with you.
Oh. Damn shame.
I swear if I have to listen to one more complaint, I'm just going to burst.
What time is it? Oh, well, we should be tidying this up, as a matter of fact. Well, I mean, we made some progress at least. Maybe we should be nice side of them. We made some progress. At least. Never got the knife, but at least we got a mission done. Main mission done. I feel a little... Here's another thing, just reusing the same map over again. But again, this was meant to be a DLC, right? It was always meant to be a DLC, from what I understand. Ugh, burpees. Held the message yet? Can I not? Okay, well, I'm not. Oh, expired. Not posted. Great. Right, so, that's tonight's outing into Karnaca in Death of the Outsider. I mean, it's Dishonored gameplay, which is good gameplay. It gave us a few answers to objections we've had. It teased us with a few bigger questions that I hope the game's going to dig into, where it's going to lean harder into the need for judgment rather than the need to mete out vengeance. Because that would sort of put it in a neat little juxtaposition, or a sort of counterposition to the origins of Dishonored, which would kind of, maybe not close the loop, but certainly paint the other side of the coin, as it were. And that would be poetic. I like that. That'd be interesting. I'm not sure they're going to go that route, but I'm hoping. I mean, it's not like Arkane are not good at delivering a strong thematic sort of thing to whatever they're doing, whatever they're programming, despite the fact that they have had a rough time writing relationships. But they could most definitely go there. They went somewhere very interesting with the first Dishonored. And they have played around with interesting spaces, at least, with the other Dishonored installments, the first game's DLC and the second game. So they might very well. And that would be great. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see next time, Thursday, where you can see us here in this little corner of the universe, the internet and all things Twitch, where we do literary theory to the games that we play. That is to say that we do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, pretty much anything that we can get our hands on to try to make sense of maybe not so much what the story is, but rather how it's being told, how it works, how it functions, or doesn't, alternatively. We do this work not just because it's fun, not just because it elevates the media, but those things are true, but more so importantly we do for my own solipsistic wants and needs. You see, narratology and storytelling are near and dear to my heart because I'm an author. I'm a writer. I've been a novelist for the past decade now. I've written 9 books in that time, and I started streaming to try to promote that work to you. Most recently, you could read my work in... oh shit, where is it? In The Patchwork Sovereignty. This beautiful piece of literature can be yours. It is a noir thriller set in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore verse, which I think is pretty fucking cool. It has Troll, Hulder, Yardlings, Vettir, a few Elflings along for the road. It's kind of like a low-fantasy folklore version of LA Confidential Chinatown. Please do check it out. If you want to read something more, something else of mine, you got The Last Box, a cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens in a bit of gaming code and the people who were unfortunate enough to have to try to reconcile with that fact. Also a pretty neat book, if I do may say so myself, and please do check it out. You can find either or both of these things pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies, but if you need any help, there's a handy-dandy link down below that's going to get you to J.P.S.publishing.sc, the publishing website, where you can get further descriptions and also links to where you can get them. And I'd like to remind you all that in less than 2 weeks, the girl's going to come out of a closet, I suppose. The Girl with Raven Hair, the soft sequel to The Patchwork Sovereignty, the next book in that grand continuity of novels, as it's going to turn out to be, I'm sure, it'll be finally be out. It's been years sitting in a drawer, collecting dust, being refined, being developed, and oh by gosh and golly, I'm excited about getting this thing into your hands. It's going to be released on the 3rd of April, so keep your eyes out. If you're in Gothenburg, please do check out GothCon, where I will be selling, all of the books, but including the grand release of The Girl with Raven Hair. Just like C says, ABBB baby. If you want to join this community here on the channel, second link down below, it's going to set you up for that. If you want to check out what previously we've played, you can check out the third link down below. It's going to get you to a YouTube archive. And if you want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that we do, well, of course, you have the infrastructure of Twitch itself. Don't forget to spend your Bezos buck. Or for that matter, just buy the books. That's the reason why we're here, right? The whole point of this adventure that we're on together is distribution, is getting word of mouth out there and drumming up interest in the novels. So buy the novels, read the novels, review the novels. Cannot help stress enough how important the reviews are, or just refer the novels, put them into hands of people who might enjoy them. It's all about getting these things out there, and anything that you do to help that along helps, as it turns out. But if you don't want to do any of that, or you already have and you still want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that I do, well, fourth link down below is going to get you to our Buy Me a Coffee page. So, that being said, Twitch will have some further words for you, but before we do, let's address the people who don't give a shit about what's coming up next. Like you, YouTube. You don't care, because next is already coming on for you, so you can just click on what's ever hovering around my head and you can get more of this stuff for free. Yeah, there's not gatekeeping or pay gating, so yeah, for free. So just click on ahead, and until you do, thank you so much for watching. Keep passing the open windows, and good night.